bad government in Nigeria. Nigeria Watch, the only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Nigeria Watch, yo. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch. No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch. No more bad government. For the poor. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch media. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch, yo. The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Nigeria Watch media. Voice for the voiceless. Nigeria Watch media. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. 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 Nigeria Watch, yo. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing, and we recommending to everyone in Nigeria, saying that you guys are the number one. Nigeria Watch, yo.
All right, guys. My people, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you right there. How are you guys doing today? Yes, today we are not talking about politics. I understand the platform. People always expect politics. I don't want to talk about politics today. I want to talk about other things that is currently still going on that is affecting our people back home, especially here in Nigeria. You know, so I want us to talk about it. But before that, I'd like to acknowledge a few of you that is already there with us on the comment section. Start with my mother of all Mommy Diaspora. Thank you very much, Mommy. Thanks for all that you do. Thanks for always being there for us. We appreciate you. Happy weekend to you. Abba has never joined us today, but we appreciate you in advance whenever you comes in. God bless you. Thank you very much. Those of you right there with us, I can see Wisdom Lucky. Thank you very much. Uyi Desmond, Christian CXL. Thank you. Good evening to you all, my people. Yintopra right there with us. Julian Salami in the building. Upright TV. Thank you, my wonderful people. And God bless you now. Just do your part by helping us to press on the like button. Help us to share. Take our voices far. On this particular one, I will hear a lot of surprises. In fact, what you are hearing today is the fact of what is currently happening in Nigeria. Yes, it might not be 100% fact, but at least in the past mark is more than 85 to 90% facts. We are going to be hearing from the two videos. I have two videos from you, for you, but I'm going to start from GehGeh. You know, I'd like us to start from here, guys. Press on the like, help us to share. Timmy Dibe, welcome you to the show. Thank you, Princess Angela. We welcome you to the show. Fred Sagbovo, thank you very much. Good evening to you. We welcome you to the show. Madam Peggy Modi in the building. Thank you very much, man. Good evening to you. Welcome you to the show. Sagbovo Okonga in the building. Thank you and God bless you all. Just help us to do your part by pressing on the like button. help us to share and press on the dollar sign if you can encourage what we do here. I would like us to take this from here. Thank you very much, Uyi Desmond. God bless you. Vitus Okwebele. More people are coming in now. Please just do your part. Let's listen to this quickly. Abdul in the building. When I go, let me do this job today. Okay, let me press on the video now.
On the question, right? That lots of women don't have jobs and they are demanding stuff from men. Now, you say lots of women are working. What is a job? This job we are talking about, what is a job? Let me just give you a statistics of how I see this thing and why I would disagree with so many people. What is a woman earning? If a woman is earning 100,000 in a month and she is using a phone of 5 million, 2 million, 3 million, it's obvious. No, listen. When you were speaking, you contradicted yourself because you said, despite you have money, and that's what GehGeh is trying to say indirectly. He said, despite you have money, you don't want to spend. No. You enjoy.
Taking me out, and because I've seen your genuineness in taking me out, I will also do something nice for you. I said that's what I said.
So there's the leaning back. There's an initial leaning back for the woman, for the man to spend.
Hello, one house.
So see, when GehGeh says people don't have jobs.
Please now, let's slow now.
I'm not support of GehGeh really. It's not my guy. I don't really know him. But when he says people don't have job, match the lifestyle of these women with their income. Where's the excess coming from? Please. Yeah. Where's the excess coming from? You don't
just said. Women are working so hard. We have independent ladies, they are doing well for themselves. I hail you guys. You guys are really trying your best. And there are a lot of jobless women at the same time. That they have numerous needs that are very unrealistic, and the moment they think about it, they think about a man. And dating now in the world of today is actually a job, because if you realize that if there's a rule and regulation that says man should not spend for a lady and lady should not give sex, you find out that nobody go date anybody. The majority of dating people will now reduce to like 5%, because genuine people dating are very, very low. A lot of people are dating because they need financial stability. Just said support. And it's so sad how if a lady has no money, she's a work in progress, and when a guy does not have money, he's jobless. He's very broke. So it's very, very sad, and it's so painful that women of Nigeria of ours today, in as much as we scream feminism, equality, and all of that, why, they still don't want to spend their money even on themselves. Yes. They earn a lot, but spending that money, you see a lady spending her money on herself, you need great connection to see her. So that's
sorry to say, but because women show themselves like that, that's why we can judge them like that. Women here, when they introduce some women, sorry I meant to say, but some women here, or most of the women here, when they introduce themselves, they do something. Have you gone out? Have you literally gone out, like beside you? Have you gone out to see what is out there? It is crazy. It is crazy. I'm not saying that for a man, if you want to take a woman out, if you like a girl, yes, take the lady out. You must take the lady out for her to get to know you. If you want, then she will know you if you want to split the bill or not. That's up to you. But take the lady out, get to know her. But most women tend to put their family pressure. Just on a first date, they put certain things, they put different things. You get to know them on the first date. Sorry to say. It's even just about, okay, what are you providing for me? Not what I want to give to you. Or not what I'm, because women, I feel like women, you guys should know that men want a valuable woman. you have to have something. You don't need to have money. You need to at least get a degree, go to school, do something. I mean, there's Director Pink. You guys say women, there's no job. I mean, look at Director Pink. She shoots almost all our celebrity videos. She's a lady. Nusmiraj, she's a YouTuber. There are women that do things.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
That so many women are actually working, because we have young girls that have handwork, making hairs, makeup, and the rest. But I will talk about the men. They are attracted to these women that live the luxurious lifestyle. You won't go for the regular girl that is working to take care of herself or paying her bills. You will go for girls that is above your means, and when you get there, they be you start complaining, because those are the girls you are attracted to. But the girls that are working, making money, and taking care of themselves, you are not attracted to them because you feel they are not in your class. Meanwhile, the girls that are in your class, you really do not want to date them. You are dating girls that is way above your means. So if you come down to your level, you will see girls that are at your level. Thank you.
New information, in case people don't know. Most remote jobs, most tech jobs,
Please, 1 minute.
most IT jobs in Nigeria currently are being bagged by the women. Only the training that I'm currently doing, in my class about 500, most of the reviews in the last 1 month, back to back, are women. I'm talking about almost 100 women who are getting jobs. And we're asking the men what's happening. So if you think a woman or 2, 3 women you see everywhere available don't have jobs, many of them are tech girls or IT girls making a lot of money. I understand that some girls are not working, but when you say most of the girls, come on. I'm a woman, I have 4 brothers, yes, I have friends. A lot of them are working, some of them sell akara, puff puff. Whatever you're doing, it's work. Most of the ladies today are taking over, and the next 10 years, watch out for tech.
Thank you very
watch out
much.
for women.
So she spoke about herself, that she has money. She talked about herself too. Now, there are women here that are financially stable, but exceptions don't disprove the rule. Now, if they had said all men cheat, all the men here would have accepted, even if most of the men here don't cheat. Sure, you see what we're talking about? You understand? Now, we're not talking about all women. We're talking about majority of the women in Nigeria. If you go to malls, for example, or you go to boutiques, for example, there are certain women that will not move, that will pack things that they cannot buy and stand in front of the counter and not be able to pay, except they call a man to pay for them. You understand? You go to malls with Uber. Even Bolt, Uber, they can't move. They can't do anything. Yeah, the women here might be different. So she spoke about her. But generally, 95% of the women don't have jobs. And let's just agree. It's okay. You might be different. Take it that you are different. Yeah. But generally,
I want to disagree with what my brother said. So I'll disagree a bit, right? Sometimes we're the cause of this. So let me analyze something. In the world now, the population of women is almost... In the world now, the female population is more than ×2 or ×3 of that of men. So when you get in the class, you find 200 persons, over 50% will be women, because the population has given us that ratio. Then secondly, I think the narrative has changed. When you go to, if you're looking for a job right now, and you have probably 5 openings, high chances that they will give 3 to women, or maybe 4 to women and 1 to men. Yes. A lot of women are working, a lot are working. So let me analyze what you said about men. So men, we are the cause of these things. Someone posted on Instagram, I think it's Instablogger, he said, log out of your social media, log into your bank account, you will see who you really are. So before you take a woman out, log into your bank account. I agree, be very real. If you cannot afford a red wine, there is water, there is juice. And women tend to love you for who you are. So all of this pressure, I don't agree that women bring their family pressure on the first day. No, I disagree with that. It is you who have given her a wrong impression that you can handle her family pressure. And if you give that impression, she will bring it on. So that's it.
All right, my people, that particular topic have been trending, although it was subtracted from some of the statements you are going to be listening to from GehGeh. you know, that Nigerian women currently don't date a man or marry a man if money is not involved. You know, even though some of them that have their own money, they still prefer to keep their money and use their boyfriend or their husband's money. Although I don't want to generalize, maybe Nigerians in abroad are doing the same thing, but in Nigeria is worse, very, very worse. I don't know what you will say about this because I'm going to open a full line later on. I just want to learn from some of you right there, and I'll post out a link soon. But let's listen to what GehGeh have to say here.
And our guest, remember I said that this episode is a very special episode.
Right.
This our guest, now somebody when be say, he get great personality. And since he don't bust into the scene, he don't they very consistent with what in they teach. Relationship, finance, family, everyday life. Lessons when they're very, very relatable. And a person when God don't bless, because the wisdom when he gets as they dish him out, God they imbue him with more, they run dry. Now he has gotten to the point where he now has a tertiary institution where no get 4 corners. Now everywhere around the world, and the wisdom choke and the thing they go around. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with such great pleasure that I introduce on this special episode of the Honest Bunch podcast, Professor Emeritus, Chancellor of the University of Wisdom and Understanding, Prosper GehGeh. Prof, you're welcome, sir.
Welcome, sir. Welcome, sir.
Yes, Moku no waste time. Moku just go straight into the discussion. And he gets one particular subject when we say many people enroll inside the University of Wisdom and Understanding because they won't understand them. The thing they be like say they complex. So I will just ask you as the Professor Emeritus to define what a relationship is.
Okay, relationship get different definition, but the Nigerian version of relationship is a situation by which man they work and woman they shop. So now what's the relationship mean with that?
Now the Nigerian definition be that. Okay, you know what's good about this definition? As you don't tell us the Nigerian one now, if you go fit give us maybe another one or other ones, so that our understanding go there broader. But we can say, okay, oh, the way when we they see them for here, now this reason, now it make us they see them like this.
Okay, so when you go other countries, like you there abroad, because I don't go UK before, when people fall in love there, it's not based on what you feel provide. But the Nigerian version of a relationship, woman feel only love you based on say you feel provide. So as long as you not feel provide, love not there for you. So
by provision, what do you mean? When you say provision, what do you mean by provision? What do you feel provide? Is it people they provide care, provide protection, provide support, or emotional? This what do you mean by the provide?
You feel do all those ones. Me Nigerian woman say and say you know they do anything. So they call it this guy or that they say the man no they give me attention, but what they really need now money.
Oh, so the provision here now
is
underline them is money.
Money, yes. If you not get money for Nigeria, love not there for you.
So you have to be an odogu.
Yes, but you must not be odogu. But as long as you feel they work, just they work for the woman.
Okay, so why the Nigerian definition of relationship they different? Because the truth be say, definitions they apply to society based on how they take day. Shana say our own get as it be. Now why our own definition different? Like the UK where you go, why it be say their own different from our own?
Because there for abroad, the ladies are working, the men are working. You understand? So imagine get where they make our own money, the man they make your own money. So nobody really they interested in short person money. But for Nigeria, yeah, the only form of job when Nigeria gets they do, now the boys. So yes, now.
No, now.
The boys with the job.
Yes. Now the boys be the job. So the boys they work. So like if you see Nigeria again now they find something maybe she won't get phone now. She not go take off to go get work. Now which boy now if he dates now if he buy this phone for me?
Or which collabo of boys?
No, I'm shocked too.
Any type of boys.
GehGeh.
Because
girls are working in Nigeria.
They are not working. How many population of girls you know where they work? They know they work.
So the ones where they work, they not reach for you to conclude that girls are actually working. So why are you concluding with the ones that are not working?
If up to 80% not they work.
No.
And I mean,
where you get your statistics from?
From Nigeria, and everything is there now.
Where you they get your
let's say you know 10 girls. You know 10 girls now. Out of the 10 girls you know, How many they work inside?
8.
Nah lie. Yeah, so
they get business.
Me, the
job
one way
fair
I
in Nigeria.
know, GehGeh, they work, but they get 2-factor authentication.
Okay.
When they work finish, they go still work.
Ogo.
Zini, wait till I do you now. I'm just suspecting.
Make I no look.
Apart from them, Sha, they work only normal work.
Okay.
You are not even sure. Your man not even strong.
But GehGeh, there are some men that they are ladies, they are working, and they will definitely tell their ladies, I don't want you to work again, I'll be paying your salary. What about those people?
Now what did them shoes?
So that man no dey faulty.
The man, I be the woman.
The man, like na correct man I be.
No, na woman be that now.
Why?
Why you go work me on that person the shop? It not make sense.
But he's the breadwinner and I'm the bread eater.
Yeah, now the reason why I say the whole idea of relationship for Nigeria not work, because one person wants to sit down for one place, me the other person they work. Then now when you now as a man, you go sit down and say, okay, I want they work or make this woman they shop, and a woman you be.
I thought men are supposed to be providers.
No, naturally man not they provide, man they protect.
Why are you people countering yourselves?
Naturally, man.
Yes,
say
like
men.
if you check the wide, like for nature, you see lion and lioness. The lioness and then they go hunt. Yes. The man they protect the territory.
The territory.
Why you
when they
the
kill
lion?
the animal come.
Now the lion go first chop.
They call bring them. The man will come shop. So the only function of the lion, the male lion, anytime other lion, other animals want through the territory, he go. But all the time the male lion, they always they sleep. Now the women they go hunt, they come for them to shop.
So is it only the lion that you're using as an example?
Okay, this matter will never finish. Mother Deborah, don't they call? Mother Deborah, if you let us finish this video first, talk to us. Talk to us. Good evening to you. How you see this matter?
Interesting topic. The Nigeria Watch.
Yes, ma'am. Do you agree?
Yeah, everyone. You said?
Do you agree that the only business Nigerian women that lives in Nigeria have with men na money? No money, nothing.
I agree and I disagree.
Okay.
Because we need to critique what he's saying. It's not a yes or no answer, because even the guy himself is contradicting himself. And that is why we have to critique whatever he's saying. In one hand, he's saying men are supposed to be protector. And in another hand, he's blaming women for demanding, he's blaming women for depending on men. You can't have it both ways. And if he's agreeing that naturally men are supposed to be the head of the family and they're supposed to be providers, and I think that's where he's contradicting himself. Because that is the role that even God give man. Nobody made it. God from the beginning give man that role. That the man would be the one to provide. He will be the one to till the ground. And he will be the one to provide. So, to provide for his family. So that is a God's given role. That it is not anybody that gave it to man. That's what God make him. So you cannot have it both ways. And God gave the woman her own role as well. That is how it is. Okay. So now, men are complaining, like he's saying that women, that's how it has always been. That is the way God made it. If you want to be the head of the family, that's your responsibility to provide. The woman can be a helpmate. Her own role is to take care of the home, to give birth to children, to not.
So it's a good thing now for women in Nigeria to be dating 10 men because of provision, right?
No, that one is two different things. It's two different things, Mr. Elvis.
Okay.
What you are talking about is prostitution. Prostitution is different from when you are in a relationship. That's not the same thing.
But are you aware the statistic of our women prostituting now in the name of hookup or runs or the TI is more than 70 to 80% now?
But that is two different things now.
But that's what GehGeh is talking about.
When he say relationship, then he should
But many of these girls are doing what they are doing, but put on a mask of a relationship.
Well, if a man is wise and you are dating a woman because you want to marry her, because you want a serious relationship, it is your responsibility to do a background check and to know whether the woman is faithful to you. The same thing for a woman. If you are dating a man that you want to take serious, I think it's your responsibility to find out if the man is serious with you or wants to play with you. So it goes both ways. But what he is trying to say, he's mixing up relationship and prostitution. That those are two different conversations completely. You know, it's two different things. So if you're talking about relationship, these are two people who have agreed that, okay, we want to date. We are in a relationship.
Okay.
But when it is prostitution, people do prostitution because of money. Prostitution is transactional. But if it's talking about relationship, that's the difference.
Mother Deborah, their own transactional now is not a matured one. No. They'll be in a relationship, but it's still transactional. They don't call it prostitution anymore. You have money, I'm with you. That's what they call it now.
Okay, he's trying to say before a woman agrees to marry a man that is mainly because of
Exactly. Now you are getting it.
I agree in one way, and I still disagree in another way. You see, the thing, Mr. Elvis, if you have to look at this thing in Nigeria, you have to look at the background of where Nigeria is coming from and where we are today. If you look at the background of Nigeria, it's even now that we have a lot of women that are going to school. I remember my own mom told me her story. My mother said they sent her elder brother to university, the one that is senior to her, and they didn't send her to university even though she was intelligent because she was a woman. So if you look at the past history of Nigeria, women have been put in that role that, okay, let's educate the men and let the men go to school, let the man be the one that want a good job,
okay.
Let the women be homemakers. So if you look at the percentage of, that's why you see that men are more empowered in Nigeria than women.
Okay.
Because it has always been
Let's move on.
It has always been the history.
Okay, Mother Deborah, listen more. You can call back again.
Women are becoming a bit empowered in Nigeria. Even with that, the how will I say, the gap between men. Okay, just look at our government. Look at the Senate, for example. You have 100 and something men, and there are many women, 3 women.
Okay, so, Mother Deborah, you will call back. Let's continue.
Men are more empowered in Nigeria than women.
Okay.
And that is a fact.
Okay, all right. You will call back. Let's listen more to GehGeh. Thank you very much, man. Thank you. Yeah. Mother Rita, I saw you right there. Good evening to you. You said this. I want to disagree with you. You said, Mr. Elvis, if the relationship is transactional, that relationship is with benefit. Then you went on that both parties benefit from each other. No. When it's transactional, now only one person they carry the cross. The man is not aware. The man thinks that I am in a relationship. The woman knew from beginning that this relationship is transactional and B, now I want to destroy a head. The man thought he's in a proper relationship until the man's life is useless forever on earth and in heaven before he gets to know. So it's not a consensual or mutual agreement. A relationship with benefit in most cases is a mutual agreement between both of them. They understand, I'm giving you, you are giving me. That is not what most men find themselves. Any woman that is getting into a relationship, many women rather in Nigeria, from day one is a transactional relationship. If you are spending, they pledge their loyalty to you. The day you stop spending, they move on to the next level. That's it. So, but meanwhile, let's listen to GehGeh.
All animals na so it be. Check the hen. the fowl, the cock and the hen. As he give the woman belly, he lay the egg fin, they say with the woman again.
Hey.
Now, so not be so it be. That's so it be naturally. Now, so it be. All these things they na natural design, but you're saying society won't change all these things.
So baby mama food that side, where?
For which side?
He says he give the woman belly.
I just for foul kingdom.
The food there.
GehGeh, you wore your full regalia today.
Yes.
What is the special occasion?
Nah, leisure we did now, so.
So
we did leisure, so I
make we pay attention, learn.
Yes.
Okay, so make we can't look this relationship now when you don't give us the definition now. And you don't talk say imbalance day. Because if some people they walk, others can't they walk on the people when they walk before them go chop. Now they say problem, don't they? How we go take free correct this thing so that the true definition of relationship go be waiting with the experience for Nigeria.
Okay, so make women, like the biggest advice I fit give to woman, make your own money. Because by the time you they just be like, say, as you there now, for a girl where they work now, I mean where they like this now. At least I don't say try for my life. I get my own things when they do. You understand? So if any girl they come into my life now, and you not get what you they do, you they broke. The first way they go on for my mind. Now say this girl they come for the few things when I get. You understand that kind of thing now? But in terms of my also okay, this one don't see try. You don't see try for your own self. I go know okay, you they come in a balance level. So work for your own money. I work for my own money. When we meet, we know okay. We they meet for normal common ground. So now my advice with that.
But normally, when women they work, men they work, respect no they. I know Nigerian men like respect.
Okay.
Abroad women, they know the rest. They know call you dogu. They know all of nana equal. But Nigerian man, no one making woman they equal with them. So can a Nigerian man use a money to buy that respect? Say, okay, you know what? No work. I won't be your dogu.
Now, woman be that. Because any respect will come with condition of say you must provide for before I respect you. That will not be respect.
Professor, I want to ask, are you single?
Yes, I am single.
Okay, but I saw a video of you, sir, somewhere, and somebody is claiming you. I don't think you are single. Let me show you. I want to know who that person is to you. Because I've got evidence here. Everybody,
just put it in the.
see this person, this lady. This is not your girlfriend.
No, maybe now all these fans will be saying your video then.
No, you have like 7 different locations and pictures together.
With the same
inside bedroom.
No, I did be that.
She edit herself on top of your bed.
I don't do now. People feel they do many things. Maybe when they see for public place, they feel do video. Then when they go out, they use AI to edit all these things.
Are you able to touch your face here?
No, that one I'm not fresh like that.
GehGeh, okay. I want to ask you, what do you think about a man proposing and kneeling down and public proposal?
Okay, that thing, no, not be our tradition, not be our culture. Now we born man something, but naturally in Africa, man not supposed to kneel down to propose to a woman. Because now you they do the woman favor. You be like person who they do favor. You can't go there kneel down say I beg you. It not make sense like that. So not be our way be that. But
how you they do a favor when she they accept to
come
marry
bomb picking for you? Person where they come bomb picking for you. Keep house for you.
If we really be honest, man don't need marriage for anything. You understand what this is? Now say come and be my wife. Now person would already job like the way I did like this now. What I really need woman for? I don't need that for anything. Yes, the only thing man need woman for now normal you on a bomb picking. And without the marriage or that proposal, if you still get the picking. So if I know I don't really need you for all this season, I call they invite you to my life. Why we call it down? Say come make a carry you come the join. No now.
But the woman supposed to be your helpmate to help you so that you can go further in life.
Where that one day.
But when you get older, now she go day by your bedside. Take care
woman
of
not
you.
the old. Some men say senior the women, senior the men now. So the woman will know whether your wife go first you die.
I don't know whether I don't hear of this guy. Andrew Tate.
Yes.
How you see him?
Andrew Tate, yes. Not be that American. Yeah, they hear about him.
Where he dey into masculinity, he believes say man they superior. Waiting be your take. Men and women, are they equal?
Man and woman, not the equal. Except maybe the woman just want to deceive herself. Because even the Bible talk he did there, everything there na man. So the position where God place man, woman not there in that position. You say now where all these feminists they call they come, and now woman they want make sure say they fight for that, but from design of life, now man they there. Yes.
One pastor been there, sorry, my darling. One pastor been come here the other day, say if woman sit down on top man inside when they did, say na good thing. She when they did, na man supposed they on top, or na woman supposed they on top.
Na man go there on top of woman.
What about those women?
Na abominate. Now why decide to this question now? Na man the daughter of woman. Say woman call there on top of man.
So as you did like this, woman never dey on top of you before.
But you thought say you no like to work. So let the woman do the work now.
No, that work, that will not be work now. Dog will not be all those things. That will not be work. So now man go there to a woman, or maybe I just na feed other step or say you want to on top of you, they right.
No, but why you say na abomination?
Culturally, traditionally, for me, must be traditional person.
Yeah.
So all those things not really make sense like that. They reduce the crown of man.
If woman dey on top,
yes,
for sexual pleasure,
yes, not good.
I think say them talk say if then dey bedroom, there's no high rank. Everybody they equal for bedroom. I be the person go tell you say, should I enter my lord?
You know get
or
any,
enter my
you know
lord?
get any part where man and woman to be equal. The function of man always that's it.
But what about school?
Sorry, so for bedroom, for bedroom relationship. They still get hierarchy.
Yes, they must.
So please explain to me a typical bedroom day. How is it supposed to be?
Okay, it get normal say man and woman day house normally. Maybe how they do their normal thing they go. They just still play small love. Let the man do your work.
But he get person when talk say in the bedroom, you must not be decent. You must be recent. And that being recent means say you go dey up to date with the things when they rain.
Many things they rain will not mean say you must be on top of the man now.
Oh, side by side makes sense.
But me, I been want to ask you one question. Because when I did school, for my class, now woman be the best graduating student. And nobody don't beat her record for 10 years. It gets some places where women, they do better than men. Sometimes schoolwork, sometimes, look at Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, some women. So, is it everywhere that man they superior to woman? What of when woman do better than man inside exam?
Now when they talk about normal life position and everything, but natural design of man and woman na helper to man. Man always did. Whether you dey smarter than the man, whether you dey more intelligent than the man come first. And if we must really say everything must come in order, if man they lead, whether the one way not to no book, if the way they lead, you go always see the leadership now you did there. It always the smooth pass where woman they lead, even if the woman they very intelligent than the man. So now design, a natural design for man.
So all these guys where they talk, so I want her to take control of me. I want her to take charge. They no deserve admission to your university.
No, all those people we not the admit those type of people.
Okay.
So the rules in your university, does it apply to just single women or married women or just generally?
My university is for everybody.
For everybody?
For everybody.
Male and female?
Yes, anybody can benefit from my university because at the time people say my advice is favor women more than men.
You sure?
Yes, because for this person like me now, maybe my father died when we still dey very small. So when he died now, I still get about 4 siblings who they born follow me. You get now. So in a situation like that, now let's say my father don't go now, my mama not get what she they do before. Who for carry our responsibility? So you see, say many women they in that condition. We be say that they do well before, but now the person where they carry the crime maybe either divorce or maybe the man don't go because they fall back to factory setting, not a day to do again. You understand? Because the person where they helped them before, not they to the picture again. So now waiting many of them they face. So for you to live life as a woman, my advice go favor you as a woman. Build your own life. So in the absence of a man, you still dey useful to yourself and your children.
You know, say when you first start your university, it was a trend. And there was a counter university. We can be like, say, your own male university. Then we can get female university. And at that time, say men they come, women they come, everywhere online. It was buzzing at that time.
Yes.
What do you think about the war? Do you think there's a war between women and men in the society?
War not there. All those people are just say when anything they trend, other people must still come to take a bit of that attention. So now just people want to see your grasp more attention, maybe they want to still push some more.
So you mean say war no day? Women and men, they are not
Gender
disagreeing.
war.
Gender, there's no gender war.
Gender war not day.
Talking about divorce, we have a very prominent matter before the world right now. Our very honorable Senator, His Excellency Ned Nwoko, and the very beautiful Nollywood actress Regina Daniels. As a case study in the university, we have brought this before you, Professor Emeritus. How do you analyze this situation in such a way that we students of your university can learn from this case study?
Okay, first of all, I really want to appreciate that Ned Nwoko. No, the man now they practice with they preach. So when people they talk say I be GehGeh student, you they practice. I be you just they tell people they feel say you be man. No, they practice them. Like you hear one time when one boy come online talking about his family, he send the boy go prison that time. Now you say when the family of Regina do that same thing about his personality, the same thing when he show that boy, he still show the family. So because man not supposed to love, man they choose. So Ned Nwoko himself, he not love the woman, he choose her. And why you say when he reach time to make tough decisions, he stand by the word. Because man will love woman, you say you love woman.
So you happy as he arrest them?
Yes. Yes. Because he not show emotions for there.
For his wife?
So a man is not supposed to show any emotion at all?
Man, they show emotion, but see where the whole thing they come from now. A man not supposed to love, man, they choose. Because when you love woman, even when they say the woman, they do you something bad, something wrong, when not they right, you not go fit take action because now you love the person. So as a man, you always go for a woman will love you more than you love her. So when you reach time to take tough actions like this now, you go fit take her.
But Professor, you don't think you are spoiling people's relationship with all of this advice?
Thank you very much.
Because it seems you're enjoying it, like you love it, giving this advice. It's ruining people's relationship.
No, nobody relationship with this. We're assessing that relationship will not get ahead before.
Abroad, they encourage men to cry. Men are emotional. Sometimes abroad, they'll say men also cry. I never see my papa cry before. Maybe as he done the old now. But when we dey young, my papa they vex. But these days, they say, let it out. A man should be able to cry. Wait till me your take.
Life now 50-50 now. Good times day, bad times day. When it reach time to cry, you calm down, you cry. When it's time to laugh, you laugh.
As a man?
Yes, man, why man not go cry? Not be human being.
But the society, they look man where they cry as weakling.
As
say the guy weak.
Especially if they cry for a woman. Baby, don't leave me.
Okay, no, I don't want to be no man not supposed to cry over woman. But in time of pain.
What if you cry about? What if man if you cry
normal
about?
life challenges. Something bad happen to everybody get bad times. We be say you feel your breakdown. That time, calm down, no hurry. Just they cry, they go. So when you finish, the cry finish. When you don't move on, no reason to cry again. And that's what it be.
So, Professor, at what point, when did you have that breakdown that you said, no, I'm not going to spend on any woman again? What happened? Like, what led to that decision?
Every day of my life, that's what they raise me. Because traditionally, what I always say, traditionally, I mean, not go they mix up with all this, maybe English or Igbo something. Traditionally, na design of man to work for himself. Like for my own side now, I don't talk this thing before. I don't know whether the last time I come here, I don't talk on before. In my own culture and tradition now, if man they make money, that money where they make it, you have to get shift IC title, you build your personality to attract more women to you. Why the women they work? Now woman they that's how our side be. So woman will go farm, the men they get farmland, the women will go the farm, they go work for the bring food for the man. Why the man? You know be saying not they work you are working, you are making your money.
What is he working? Because all these things you said now, you didn't say. You say they get farm, but you know they work for the farm. A woman they still go work for.
Okay,
the farm.
for my own case now, my father and a teacher. And so if you do all that work, men they will say you can be doing all that things. Not be me. I know they work. I not be professor. But you're not coming to make a call work this morning when they work finish. Now can I go give woman?
You get one department for your university when we say it don't attract attention. The Department of Economic Stinginess and Applied Wickedness. Tell us about that department.
Now that department, that senator Ned Nwoko they practice so. That department they help you. They give people money or love according to the way they as in not give people more than what they deserve. You understand? Just because say with the relationship, not be enough reason for me to dey carry money they give you. Just because you be my girlfriend or you be my wife, you deserve this money.
So that means it meant that his wife deserved the money, because they see receipts where then they put $100,000, the private
Ferrari,
jets and stuff like that.
so
If
sure.
they economically stingy, maybe you know go they do private jet. He go say, oh yeah, instead of to do private jet, why not just do business class
Or enter night bus.
normal?
The man get private jets now. You not buy private jet for the woman. You just be like, Saturday I get car. Me and my woman they come out, they use my car. Come and say, I also want the benefit of what is just they enjoy because the man already get them already.
So make man no buy car for his wife, even when his wife get picking for him.
The mother of his children.
Sorry myself, practically that car self no be for the woman, because now that car, now the woman go they use carry the picking go school.
Thank God, so you say not be for the woman.
But it's a woman that rides the car.
Even
and
if you
everything,
drive and
and
not be your own, the day you are leaving that place, now the man get it in now.
So you no go buy car for your wife in her name.
No, I don't go do it.
So if man and woman divorce, for instance, you know what they do abroad? They go share the house 50-50, they go share the assets, even the money where the man get, as long as he get them when they marry, they go share them 50-50. According to your university and your teachings, if a divorce happens, like say me and Zini marry, we won't come divorce, what is her entitlement going forward after the divorce?
It depends on the type of marriage you want to do now. If you marry traditionally, and you marry, maybe you do court marriage or legal one, that one is different. But traditionally, woman not carry anything come my house. So if you are leaving, you are not going with anything.
Zini, bye-bye.
But she fit carry her children go, Abi.
Now, only woman get children.
So she go leave. She feel leave the
It
pikin
depends
for you.
on the agreement between the man and the woman now.
But if the woman don't deal with the man, two of them work together to build the home and also build their family. Sure, you no go there somehow, you no go there unfair. If you say make she just carry the go because na traditional arrangement.
Now what I say marriage, because now the design be that too, but marriage, you know they work against so because now it dey unfair. Now if you look at now, it dey unfair. Say normally okay, me and you don't dey together for this period of time. Now they go, nothing dey again. So you see, say the more the world they go, the more people they say this marriage of 18 is not working, so they should stop marriage.
They should stop
So
marriage.
what should we now do if we stop marriage?
What marriage you do for people?
Togetherness, family.
Exactly.
That togetherness is not there.
Because
Because now you see two people now, for somebody like me now, where they raised traditionally now, and maybe they raise you with another idea, different experiences. You can't say make you join these two people together for a lifetime, you go work.
Una go make
people have done it
concessions now.
since.
You make
You know they work.
sacrifices. Okay, for example, you now, you don't live for Nigeria all your life. You can't travel, go abroad. Sure, you go talk say because you don't live Nigeria all your life. The rules will apply to them for there. You know, go fee apply to you because nobody so that they raise you.
Now what I tell you say the thing not they work so because now I don't come up from that my own place where I dey comfortable with go another person comfort zone.
So you know
now.
feel live for there.
Now you say that person idea my idea now. Not just so you be like say you the first two people will be saying all of the same experience, nothing. You want join them together for a lifetime. Now why problem there is the marriage? So the thing not they work, make them stop marriage. And you say the more the years they go, the more people don't want marry again. How many men want marry again?
Everybody, the people they marry every Saturday.
They marry
And that's what they
Wedding
spoil every day
reception,
now.
wedding reception.
And
too.
MC now, I was saying na MC. They get
But
jobs.
marriage they see spoil every day by day. The more people they marry, the more people they spoil. And now you see marriage of maybe 1 year, marriage of 6 months, you don't spoil.
GehGeh is flirting cheating. You go consider flirting as cheating.
Explain better, make her get on well.
When you talk say a man they flirt, maybe man they see fine girl. Then I say, oh, your hair fine, no. This girl you fine, no.
Why
you go
go?
consider him as cheating, or maybe they chat with one girl, they chat with, or you get friend for office where him and they close it. They only they chat, they buy him stuff, they buy him gifts. You never sleep with them, you just they buy him gifts. You go consider him as cheating.
That will not be cheating now. You just they appreciate because you know say the human heart not make for only one person. You feel love this person, even as you did out of discipline, go make person say, now only this person I choose. But naturally within yourself, you know, say even as you get wife, if you see another woman who you like, you know say, I still like this one. You know. But now you say out of discipline. But me, I not say I say they appreciate or they admire other women. I not say I'm as cheating.
But in they spend money the way they appreciate now and admire.
It is okay. Once you admire person, you must give her money.
I mean, how else do you, by saying you are beautiful? Or you're
If
fine.
I tell you say you're beautiful, come and say.
So that's you appreciating me.
They appreciate you now.
Okay.
Now many people want to tell you say you're beautiful.
Don't you know that
business.
skincare costs? So you have to appreciate properly.
What do you consign skincare consign?
Let's talk about cheating. Are men monogamous or polygamous in nature? Is a man who is married, is he allowed to have a girlfriend or a side chick or a concubine? Now, men, according to waiting that they talk, they say man they polygamous, but woman they monogamous. How you view all this?
Woman and man, now the same thing. The same way you as a married man, you go see another woman for outside, your eye go enter. That's why it still be for woman. But the only thing we separate woman from man be say, man fit publicly to say I get 3 wives. But woman not fit talk am. So woman go always they do her own small maybe people don't know. But man fit openly come out talk say I get a side chick. Nobody go mock am. But if woman as a married woman now they cash with a younger boy or with another person, they go shame you. Even though they are the same people naturally. Everybody they polygamous in nature. Everybody. Now what is out of discipline go maybe choose okay make I just maintain myself.
You get one new textbook when you don't introduce for the university. Gbimology. What is gbimology?
Okay, so that gbimology, the reason why I add that to my own this thing.
Syllabus.
Yes. You know, say anything like when I say so, initially I say gbim for Urubu means the thing not get feeling. Waiting not get taste. You know, some people be saying the thing not the feeling. So now so the word come from gbimology. So the way we call other join the gbimology now for women will be say out of greed. I want shop this man money. I want shop this man money. From then now, you follow this one. You follow this one. You follow. You could discover. Say after you don't follow this many men now, your body they weak. You not even know because this one don't go there. This one don't go there. This one don't go there. This one don't go. So your body don't weak. You not even know. So now, when the real man was supposed to take you serious, now don't come into the picture. You could discover. Say that place.
You know they feel like
nothing did there again.
It can't. They do boom.
No, they feel like.
But what about, okay, for example, we know say the human body, if we look certain features, they're different, male and female. Now why you go fit tell the difference? You say this woman now, man, this one don't go there, this one don't go there, this one don't go there. What about the man when they go into different places? Into, you know if he make beam?
Yes, man, this thing they make beam too. You say some men that they experience maybe they are this thing a nuclear weapon not they active again. If not they sharp again, or maybe if he stand then you fall again. That one you don't make beam. Maybe people they say all those they call they say about
carburetor cleanser.
They always talk say woman na car, man na driver. Say car where many men drive na used car, while driver we fit drive many cars na experienced driver. They also use lock. They say woman na lock. If many key fi open the lock na bad lock. But if one key fi open many lock na master key.
Okay, now the reason why I talk say woman, the way society the position man and woman not be the same. So as a woman, will wait to go give you value and be say many men never get access to you before. So any man will get that simple access to you now privilege for under your value day. But for man, plenty women na sign of success. You see people like Solomon. Why Solomon is the wisest man of his generation, and he get plenty wealth. You go call you say 700 wives and all those things. All those things Bible purposely make all those things to let you know say this man na successful man because women not they go where success not they. You understand? So you as a man will get plenty wife or plenty women there around you. Now say this person they do well.
But you know, say then they talk say for us women, how you feel with this man, it not be how you feel with the other man or how you feel with the other man. And I'm saying maybe for those who they do collective dating or those who they do after dating. No, they talk as woman who you are with. The feeling is a whole package, both the sex, the way you feel when you date with the person. I want to ask you for men. Or they take all women, does it feel the same with all women or does it feel different?
Man don't need emotions for that area. Not the same.
I don't believe.
Everybody own day the same.
Not the same thing.
But some women sweet past some women according to research.
You be man now. Which one is according to research that
I know, no, you know I'm a man of God. So.
Now, why I tell you the beam now? You know, some women, their body not day in order. The body system not day in order again. So, you know, if, and them not know. Now, man, with they go, they know, say this place not there again. So,
so there's fresh milk, there's condensed milk, there's powdered milk.
Like what we say, our body see they preserve, where our body see they. You know, if you compare that one with the one we say.
You don't
that one we don't do boom. Beam.
Yes. Beam. Okay, GehGeh, you are the richest man in Delta, right? And you stay in Delta, right?
Yeah, I live in Delta.
You live in Delta, but you are always attacking Lagos babes. What the Lagos babes do to you? I want to know.
They attack Nigeria girls.
No, you're always like Lagos girls.
Now
Lagos
your case
girls.
study be Lagos girls.
Show me one video where I mention Lagos girls. You know them. Nigeria girls.
Irrespective of their location.
Whether you day my community, you day Lagos, any part of the country where you day, now their mentality everywhere. Even the ones who day UK, many of them they still get that mentality. Imagine get with the UK, they tell me say make me send money from Nigeria, give her for UK.
She wicked.
I ask this guy say we can convert soft currency to hard currency.
That's alchemy.
You
want change mercury to gold.
The next thing now you want to pay me back. This is the way you do for me. I go more find way to appreciate her. But woman, if you do something for woman, now the next thing you want to do for her, she dey think about. So man and woman design not be the same thing. So if you do something for man, the man go always come back. As I say, 90% go come back. Say this is the way you do for me, I go more. But woman not there like that because they equate the thing what you do for them with the body.
GehGeh. Prof.
But okay, talking about choice now. If she choose to give you her body, you not think say na something when you supposed
of all the people where she
chose
to
say
give you her
I
body.
won't give this thing to. Sure, you not think say you supposed honor her for the action.
Now would you give her? You give her body too now. How be would you give her now?
Body jam body.
Chai.
Subhanallah.
Wow, moment of silence. I'm trying to get it all in.
It gets something when they happen where, for example, after maybe something happen now, woman will come tell you, say, what have you really done for me? What have you really done for me? What do you think, say, they cause make woman ask that kind of question?
Now, when you do something for people we not deserve them, that's what I talk so. The moment you do something for person, we not deserve that thing. A day go come when that person go ask you, say, what you don't do for me? Now, normal thing, because they not deserve and you go they do it for them because they not really ask. Because when you see the relationship of today now, the things with many boys they do or many men they do for women, it not really be like say the women they ask them more. Many of them they feel like say because they date the women and their responsibility. So my function of coming now to let men know say no, anything you do for anybody, not be your responsibility. Now just say maybe you just want to do them because the women already accept and say the man supposed to do them, but you're not supposed to do like that. If you do them for you. And you as a man will do something for a woman, not do it because you they expect something. You do it because in case tomorrow come they ask you that question of what have you done for me, you not go feel bad.
But should relationships be private? You know, you get some people where they talk say, no, I don't post me. You know, let's not post. Let's just keep it on a low. Don't you think those people have cockroach in their cupboard?
Yes.
Should relationships be private or public?
Anybody where you they date, because they tell you say no poster, that person get something where they hide. Yeah, because you know say the world now you don't go social media. Everything now social media. So you imagine say maybe as I dey like this now, the date girl now. Maybe I could post your picture for my WhatsApp status. You could go say make I delete them. What you they hide? You they hide something.
Some people like it private. Some people like, just private stuff. That
will not be. On another they work out together for real life. Real life and social media are almost the same thing now. Because the same people where they real life where they see you together say you be my girlfriend. Now they see you online say you be. So if the person they say they know what they see you together, you get what they hide.
What if you don't want make outside that spoil? You know, so they say people from outside.
Wait till you know.
Wait till you know, you know if you destroy.
People know they spoil a relationship. Now relationship will not stand well. So when people call they talk all those, you'll be like when person come meet me say GehGeh, people they are, if I go out, people they ask me say GehGeh, your advice. My boyfriend will leave me because of your advice. The boy not leave you because of what I talk.
Never love him.
The relationship before you be not get used. You know they contribute anything to that relationship. And now we see the boy come hear what I talk. Because this one more, this the way they talk. Now what this girl they do. So now you see that the fault come from. But imagine girl will be say you they contribute to my life before. Maybe I know say this girl you they very valuable to me. If person can go talk say leave that type of girl. Because of what that person talk, I can't leave you. So not be waiting people they talk, they spoil relationship. Now they just say not stand well before.
Professor GehGeh, Japa, a lot of Nigerians they run go abroad. The dynamics of abroad they different from the dynamics of Nigeria. For abroad, the two of una go work, the two of una go bring income. But if they bring one, waiting some men consider insult. Because the two of us they share bills, that means say we go share house work. So men abroad don't they wash plates, they don't they wash clothes, they don't they do homework with children, carry children go school, they don't they throw dustbin. Things where men know they normally do for Nigeria, either because they consider them woman work or they get house help where they help. As a man we relocate, how you want to handle that? And question 2, some men put women on salary. Should a woman where you marry, we get work, should she be collecting any salary from you? Over to you.
Okay, for the men where they abroad, where they do house chores with their wife because of the environment where they find themselves, may they continue with them. Because the system of that place be that. Even for the Oyibo, that's what they do. So but our design, not be so a before yeah. Now what they say traditionally. So now you leave your own place now. You go where now their tradition for there. So you need to follow the way they for there. Follow your wife, watch the places. You don't want to be. So that one a part of her. Then for a man to place a wife on salary, the man they over they do.
When I choice now.
You feel the all this one they talking. Not me say man not feel normally they support woman no. But for you to come make us every month I go they pay you salary. You over they play your role.
Why?
You not supposed to like that. Because I pay you this month. The way woman nature do, I pay you this month. Next month I pay you. The next other month I can pay you. If the 4th month I not pay you, she will not complain. The next other month again now you not pay, problem go there. Because it don't turn normal. On a job now, it don't turn normal thing.
But the money no be dash now. You know the dash am. You they pay them for waiting in they do. You place her on a salary. For example, if the woman housewife. When they take care of the house, wake up early, prepare children, go school, do all those kind of things, you can't look and say, if now office this woman they the work where she go even they do self for house pass that one. Okay, make I they pay am because I get the means. You don't think say you self suppose work hard to see say you know default, because even if government, now why people they go strike, NLC they strike if government default to pay workers.
Now why you say that salary we they pay woman, it don't even spoil the purpose of marriage now. Because marriage na job.
Well, kind of.
Another aspect can't dey here, because some feminists can't they argue say, no, you should not place the woman on a salary. That work where you go do, half of the work, half of the salary belongs to the woman because she has given up her own work to sit at home and take care of the children. How you view that one?
Maybe now for man will be saying, now stop your wife may not they work. Maybe your wife they work. For instance, now they work, you they work. Now you can purposely tell the woman, say no, they work again, no. You wanna go share your salary now.
GehGeh.
Because now you tell her she not work.
GehGeh, what do you think about the concept of house husband? Because you don't give me example with lion and lioness. Say lioness, they come out aside, go hustle, then come back as come feed the lion. As a man, you feel be house husband, or do you encourage the students of GehGeh University to be house husband, take care of the children, do school run, do everything, make the woman they go, they bring something from outside, on the pay them?
Nothing like house husband. This one are the first that they ever hear. Nothing
there
like
is
house husband. Man, not they say man house husband.
They tell you
no.
lion, they wash plate inside John.
But you say lion, they house. They
Nothing like,
sleep. They do.
They sleep, no, they carry picking.
They sleep. They go play drafts. They go take title to build your reputation. They deal with your friends. Which of your man they are say house husband? Now this now housewife that they see.
Okay, what if they know can't get picking? And you get house help or something, but it's still the woman where they go out to bring the money. In just the house, they work.
Men they like that. Say no, they try meet up for life. Me, I just try everything from the way I be. Because me, I not expect me man they house, they do anything. You break leg.
GehGeh, if the man is working remotely, are you saying that he cannot help his wife? That we wake up in the morning,
5
do
a.m.
school run, do this, do that. So you cannot say, okay, me that I'm at home now, I'm doing remote job before my students or anybody I'm teaching online, or like this way they do online, before my students go come, make I quickly just mop this our room, arrange our bed, or do small things so that when my wife come back with the children, after she don't go work, go carry children also from school, come back, she go see something chop, or she go see say house day at least in order when she come back.
Man fit do am, but that will not make am housewife now. And the woman now will take and say the man because say they provide for, they go bring money come. You go they wash plate, they cook. Say now your duty be that. No, man not they be ass husband. That one you fit do am, that will not be any plate. Okay, if now I'm living alone. I know if you wash plates before.
Because so many of your university people don't understand them. Say man fit help.
Man fit help. I see it's close on a normal thing.
Okay, Professor. So what do you think about getting back with my ex, like taking my ex back? A man taking back his ex or a woman taking back her ex? Ex-girlfriend. Like getting back together. Someone you done the relationship with before.
Okay, for a man a good thing, but for a woman a bad thing for you.
Why?
Yes, because you as a man, now if they take my ex back, I know they take you back because I won't keep you. You get part of my course what they call ROI. Return of investment.
Which year they study am? Year 2 or year 1?
Year 2 be that. ROI, return of investment. When your ex they come back to you, collect your benefits.
You no go bim.
You push and go again.
You no go bim.
Before you get they come back, they don't show a shege for outside now.
Now why should they come back?
Now why should they come back? So you as a man, as a wise man now, you go let her know say okay the shege, so you go take her. You put her for road again. So now what I say for man, na good thing, but for woman, it's not good for you.
Why? Why is it not good?
Now the same reason because the man is just one.
Just one. But with everything you've laid out, don't you think women out there they will look at you and be like, GehGeh doesn't like women, he doesn't respect women. Don't you think so? And you're not worried?
Women love me. Because I get 4 baby mama, so if they not love me, I take get them. You understand the point? So you let's say women don't like GehGeh. That one is social media talk.
So in real life, the reality different.
They love me die.
It get waiting you teach on about young Nigerians, men especially, when they marry older Oyibo women, when the women go come carry them come out. You say waiting their eye they see for there. No be the thing when they think say their eye go see where they come out for Nigeria. Just help us expatiate and break them down.
Okay, the reason I talk that thing because one boy call me, one Nigerian boy with the US, yes. He call me. When he call me, he call they tell me say this woman they meet online. So when they meet online, they come fall in love. The woman come Nigeria, come marry her, go there. And the truth is that many of all these women where they do all these things, they very, very calculative. Many of them they hold debt for their country. So now, because of the age where they don't they come marry these our young boys now, where they vibrant, they'll go secure the necessary thing for they come find job for you. Now the debt where they owe, now you will call they work to pay those their. Now your wife, not for them, if man and woman marry now, they be same person now. So the debt of the woman now you can get that you call they pay the debt. So if you say now issue be our government says need to address to provide job for our youth for year, but now they follow that lane.
One question where they bring come meet me, make I come carry the question come meet you. Abroad, one woman hustle, her son, the medical school. She paid over $200,000, remortgage her house so that the boy go medical school. She says she don't want to make her son get any school debt. The boy can't go marry fellow doctor. We get school debt. The mama will sponsor her son so that make he no get school debt. Can't get sick, can't sick with cancer. Because the boy, they pay the debt of your wife. You know, comfy help the mama, and the mama remortgage her house, take send the boy go school. Do you think it is wise for men to marry women abroad, especially where they owe BC for their school?
No marry woman with in debt. That one go slow your life. That whether na abroad or in Nigeria, yeah. No marry people with the owe debt. So now wait I feel talk for that one be that anybody with the owe debt, may they pay their debt first before na marry.
Ewo. What if you love the person in that process?
Now what I tell you say man not the love, na man they choose.
Okay, so there's a particular catchphrase you always say, pour me water, pour me water. I want to know, what does that mean?
Now when something do to...
Because there's a video of yours I saw.
Oh my millions.
This is the video, what was going on with you, right? Is it when you're in trouble? They're saying, pour me water?
Problem of life. So instead of that, they just pour me water, make my body calm.
Oh yeah?
GehGeh, what are your plans? What's your short-term plan for GehGeh University of Wisdom and
Nigeria?
Understanding? Are you going to move to a physical site soonest? What are your plans for the university?
No, we not get plan. I not get any plan for physical venue or anything. Okay. Just I teach online. Then once in a while they organize events. Then you come physically. I teach physically. That's all.
What is your mission? What is your vision?
My vision is to liberate men from greedy women.
What is your mission?
Not the same thing.
Your mission and your vision.
Not the same thing.
GehGeh, I want to ask you about materialism. May we discuss materialism. Waiting be the things when people they view as assets, when truly no be assets, na liability. Now because of their lack of financial knowledge, now they make them they think say those things na assets.
Na house now.
House. House.
Yes. The house not be the asset, and the land be the asset. You understand? Like now when you buy a land now, you buy land of 5 million naira. Maybe in 5 years now, you got yesterday said that land for 50 million. And person we call builders for that same place. If they call buy the land and the house, they can see the price for 50 million. Many people they feel say now the house appreciate, not be the house, now the value of the land now appreciate. So many people they feel say the house where they stay now asset, but not be asset. Now the land be the asset.
So what do you think about materialism? It could make people they materialistic. Like make the things of this world they enter their eye.
Why things of the world not go enter your eye? Not be the word you did. This is not the problem of the world be that now people they will be say you now you word where you day. Say maybe you fall in love with things of the world. Your purpose they heaven. That kind of person if you take care of this world. You know if you take care of the world. And then you understand what they talk. The word where you day, you're not interested in the things of the world. Now heaven you day. That kind of person go more make sure say destroy the world. To go that heaven, because there you will result today. So it is very, very okay for people to be materialistic, to fall in love with worldly things. Because now the world we day, we not go that place where they go.
But it get time when you been they teach about worldly things, say house, land, car. You self can't go they buy worldly things. It could be like say initially you don't really like worldly things. But now you don't call they like worldly things.
No, worldly, that you they talk about asset and liabilities.
Okay.
Even that worldly, that one you they talk about, they make more of spiritual religion.
No be spirit and religion that they talk about.
In terms of the stage of life when I did then, you know, say anything of my teaching at stages now. The stage when I did then, I know if you afford all those things. And I tell you say I say, but now I use myself as an example. You where they come up. And now we say if you afford them, why not I go afford them?
Okay, so GehGeh, my colleagues and I were having an argument a few days ago about who we think is the finest, most desirable men in Africa, and I want to know your answer. For both
you
women.
tell him the answer.
No, I don't want to tell you. I don't want to get.
No,
into
there's
his
an
head.
answer.
Oh,
there's an answer. You cannot get into his head.
Question. I don't want to get into his head yet. I want him to choose before I will not tell him the answer. Our own answer. So I want to know in Africa, who do you think is the most? What country do you think has the most desirable men and women in Africa? What country? Nigeria, Ghana, for men and for women?
Me, I believe in Nigeria now.
For men?
Both man and woman, I hear beautiful people there.
Because the statistics show that Nigerian men, they are number 1, while Nigerian women were number 4 in Africa. So now why I want to know your own?
For Nigeria, for beauty, desirable, na Nigeria people.
Oh.
You don't waka go South Africa, Angola, Kenya.
I stay Ghana many years, so I don't see.
So their babe no fine.
They're fine, but when you talk of desire, if something feel fine, you not desire the thing.
Okay.
So in terms of say people with they in Nigeria,
But Saudi women, they get better endowment.
not be by you feel God those on men, you not see the desirable.
If you beam.
If you don't even,
You get one time when you write letter to Nigerian girls. Wetin influence your decision that time to write letter to them?
Now because many of them call they drag me. You know, so be this question where she ask me, say, she say this GehGeh, she say, you like women and all these things. So now when I call write the letter to them, yeah.
How they take you?
On the question, right? That lots of women don't have jobs and they are demanding stuff from men. Now, you say lots of women are working. What is a job? This job we are talking about, what is a job? Let me just give you a statistics of how I see this thing.
Okay, on this particular video, now we take start this broadcast today. For those of you that just joined us right now, in case you didn't watch that video, please try to watch it from beginning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you, my people. That's all I have for you guys today in terms of my presentation. I would like to quickly say something concerning what GehGeh said. The only area I have interest on are the area where the ASCAM say the asset or the most important part of building. GehGeh say na land. Not be the beauty way they inside. That was a very, very brilliant answer. Yes, a land. Yes, I remember a land they were by years ago. I buy it for about, I think it was about 11 million naira, but pay with the 4 for top of them. Everything went to end at about 13 million. You know, today, that area, land for that area today, you know, for that area today will shock you. I don't want to go there, you know. Okay, let me just say it. It doesn't mean anything. Land in that particular area now is now between 90 to 120 million naira. And I bought land in that same estate, 11 million naira altogether, accumulated to 30 million naira at that time. As of now, land, because somebody bought one plot for 120 million naira just about 4 weeks ago here in the same estate. So that's the good, beautiful thing about it. So GehGeh answered that particular question properly. You know, I've said it before here on this platform. I know I'm diverting out of the main topic, but let's quickly talk about this area of investment. I've said it before. Instead of you sending money to your family member all the time, you can put your money together and buy land in a developing estate that you know you can visualize the future of that estate. That in 5, 10 years from now, you will smile. I'm telling you. It's very, very important. Because problem not the finish as they talk am. Problem not the finish. Your family problem not go finish, oh my brother and my sister. If you dey listen to me, not go finish. Brother, I get problem. Sister, I get problem. Yeah, their problem will always be there. But I will always advise people, invest in landed properties. If you don't have the money to develop it yet, that's fine. Do you also know that you can have a landed property and turn it to an event center? Event center is not just what you do now by erecting a building on the same land. No. All you just need to do with your land is by what is it called? Flooring the whole compound and put about 4 toilets there. Finish. People will be renting, or rather short lets of that land for events, any kind of event every week. They'll bring their own canopy there by themselves. When they are done, they will leave with their canopy. That's another aspect, another version of event center. Yeah, you can do this thing. Just interlock the whole compound, have 4 toilet there, have a standby security man whenever there's an event that can stay with them every Saturday or Sunday or any of the days. You are done. Depend on the area, but the range start from 1 million naira. Any area, 1 million. Any area, I mean, the worst area for your state, 1 million until they start. 1 million to 100 million naira for land. Where people will carry their own canopy, carry their own musician come. You not build anything you put. You only maintain the fence, look so nice, interlock the old compound, have 4 toilets there, 2 for the females, 2 for the males. I bet you will come back and thank me later and say, wow, Mr. Yawo, thank you. We have a lot of business ideas, that we can share here, but sometimes talking about Nigeria politics don't give us the opportunity to educate our people. See all those money where they send to go to family. 50,000, 100,000, 200,000. 50,000, 100,000, 200,000. You say not be money. I'm telling you, these people, they are sucking blood. I'm sorry, I'm not here to bring issue between you and your family members, but they are sucking blood. They don't love you. They don't like you. They don't have no regard for you. They don't have any sympathetic feelings for you. The only thing they have for you is to extort you until you die. They move on to the next person. Yeah, you can buy land. Don't bother building anything on it. All you just need to do, fence the land, plaster it, and let them do artwork on the fence. Put 4 toilets there. Simple as ABCD. Done. Now, let's assume it's a good area, like area that I know now. They are paying between 7 million to 20 million at the moment on that area, rather. Let's say they pay you average of 10 million. Let's say for only Saturday or Sunday. That 10 million naira, the security men that you have there, if you have 20 security men that will protect everybody, which is not up to. The security men people normally put in is between 5 or maximum 6. So let's say you have 8. Each security man, their money daily is 50,000. If that 50,000 is still luxury. It's luxury. Some of the security men, their money daily is 20,000. So let's assume yours is luxury, so that because the kind of money you charge your clients or customer, whatever you call them, then 50,000 times 5, how much is that? That's now 250,000. Let's say 6, 300,000, and they pay you between 7 to 10 million naira for that event. That's all. Then you remove 300,000 from that 7 million, for example, you are left with 670,000, 6.7 million naira. That 6.7 million naira, cleaners come in to clean the whole compound, everything, make sure that everything is turning. Then you pay them a maximum of 100,000 naira. That's all for the cleaning, maximum, which is still negotiable. So that you still have about 6.6. You are done. Let's say you are paying tax to Tinubu, depend on the state, and the tax you are paying, let's say out of that 6 million, you remove tax, let's say 250 to 300,000 naira, you are still on a winning side. Remember, this land, maybe you bought it at that time, depending on the amount you bought it. But let me get this straight. If you want to do this business I'm telling you right now, you can still get a land, expensive land, and you will get the money back in less than 10 years. So you don't necessarily have to go get a land of 4 million, 5 million and wait for it to appreciate. You can get an expensive land of 50, 60 million naira. You can still do the same business and you still get the money back on time. Let's assume you get a land of 80 million, 80 million naira in Lekki. Let's say I live in Lagos. Let me just say Lekki phase 2 or even phase 1 sometimes. Depends. Between Lekki phase 1 to Lekki phase 2, 3, let's say you get a land of 80 million naira. And the event center, you are charging a minimum of 10 million naira. And you have two customers who use your event center in a week. That means in a week, you make about 20 million naira. So that means in 1 month, you don't already make your money back. Anyway, I change the topic. More find another day to might educate them. Might help una. Don't say enemy too much for this our platform. I maybe not talk about anything anymore. Because just small thing. I built the house the other day. I showed it here. Enemies full everywhere. Blah blah blah. I bought a car for myself. Enemy full everywhere. Since that time, I not talk again. And do you know if I bought another car already? Do you know? Because this is one thing that we love. We don't encourage people who encourage us. There's a message I will pass here that it will illustrate someone's lives. It will give them a better pathway to a better life. But we're not going to try to use that against somebody. That make everybody be silent. So if you have rubbish you are spending your money on, please, please, please think of event center, just land. Just land. You don't need to build beauty for inside. If you want to build beauty for inside, that's fine. If you want to do that, but I'm telling you now, you don't need to. Just get the land. They will bring their canopy, their musician. When they are done, they pack their load and go. Get your cleaner to clean for the next person to come in. I appreciate every one of you, my people, and God will bless you. Now, for those of you that want to talk on what we presented today, on the topic right there, you can see that according to GehGeh, women don't have any business with men except money is involved. I mean Nigerian women in Nigeria. Do you agree? Call in or join the show and let's talk about this quickly. Because today is Saturday. I don't want to stay here for long. If now only one person just gives submission, I'm good to go. Somebody is writing that I should continue with the investment advice. Listen, it's not. I will change the topic. Let's do it another day. If I'm moved though, trust me. Let's move it to another day. Whenever I'm moved, I will educate you guys that little money you put for inside bank, the thing say you don't know what you want to do, you just leave it for bank. The banks are using it for their own personal interest. They use your money for proper investments, and that's it. So I will advise people, although if you are getting a land, there's risk involved. May you not go buy a land where government don't mark already, but you're not sure that they marked it. These developers sometimes they are very, very trickish. You need to be uh, very, very proactive, very, very careful, and ask questions, pay for questions, for answers to your questions. Then you'll be good to go. But nevertheless, I'd like us to talk right now. Some of you were calling in while the video were playing. This is the best time for you to call into the show right now. May not come be like say, because not all the time I'm going to return my call. Yeah, I say some of them they get used to it, not all the time. You know, just call back if you want to pass that submission quickly. But meanwhile, we have one person on the panel already. If we finish and we are not engaged, I will just run away. It's Saturday. My brother, Mr. Odua, is right here with us. Mr. Odua, thank you very much, sir, for coming in. I believe you have something to say concerning what we've presented so far, or rather, maybe the topic on the screen. Tell us, what do you think?
Good evening, Mr. Najawash. Happy
Yes.
Saturday. Good evening, Mommy Diaspora. Thank you. God bless you, man. Good evening, commenters, listeners, and viewers, and the passerby. And good evening, all the panelists that on their way coming. According to whether I will agree with GehGeh or not as the topic, I agree with GehGeh in many extent, but there are still factors that I will say it is not the way GehGeh see it. Really, Nigerian women were coming into marriage in this our era, because era of our father, great grandfather, those ones, they still know the reason they come into marriage. But in other hand, I will still say that marriage for woman,
we can see you.
Woman really come to the place that is famous. And women, that is why when GehGeh said that when a man like Solomon, that they used to give example of having 700 wives, 300 concubines, so on and so forth. So to men is worthy, is famous. But if it comes to woman, is the kind of that woman is nothing to be written about, shameless, this and that, which is truth. But in other hand, everybody are polygamous in nature, whether men or women, they are polygamous. That is just the truth. That is just the truth. Because the advantage of man, a woman not going for different men. And that is the reason today we are seeing there is no longer marriage, because a woman who have gone from different men, just like I think this person that the freeze that asking that question, that experience for the man it become experience, for the woman it's laughable. In other hand, it become the woman nightmare. Really, it's experience also. The woman have now gone through torture, has gone through torture, because when it is with this man, the man have different character, whether in lifestyle, in the bed mattress, or a way of behavior is different character. When you meet the other one, it's different way of life. When you meet another one, it's different way of life. So all these things become imagined in this woman head. When it's now with the one that Namana call husband, and there are things which she was gaining from the first one, and this husband doesn't have it, then he become traumatized. He's frustrated of this man, but the reason is just there with him in the body, but the spirit or the soul is not really there, because the man doesn't have the quality that the other one was given to her. So we begin to be imagining that one even when it's with this man. So that is just the truth in it. Going from women, going from one man to another, damage them, their memory, their way of life, damage their ability of reasoning. But in truth, they came to look for money. Marriage of these days is business. And I will really say will have been no need of we doing marriage. I'm really agree with GehGeh. There is no need of even the white people that bring this marriage now, because of this kind of law, equal, this, that, their boys are no longer getting married. It is few of them that they just want you to have a baby mama become a baby mama for them. That's it. Then they will be taking care of the children, and that is where the government can no longer share their property and give it to you, and even drive the man away from the house. But because their rules, it was so strict to the men that once the woman said he doesn't need you, then they drive the man away from the house. They give the woman your property. In Italy, here, you will see old men are sleeping under the bridge. Why? Because their women have driven them away from the house, collect their property. The man will not start suffering. But I heard that day that they said they are not changing the rules from marriage to ask them the kind of marriage they will be doing, so that they will no longer be driving those men away. But I don't really know if it is true. So, and that is what we the Nigeria are supposed to also be doing. Not just to say, want to marry, and whatever the man have now is for the woman, whatever the woman have now is for the man. Because the women of Nigerians, they are just coming because of what you have. They see marriage as a way of escaping poverty. They are not coming to contribute anymore. You will a place that a woman is telling you, my money is my money, my husband money is our money. Is that marriage? Then, and you left your father's house, you let the man leave his also father's house. You said you are one, but you are not saying your money is your money. Why the man money is our money? Then you will hear people will say it's a joke. It's nothing joke. According to the Bible, it said, no one go into a man that no one go into a man that the how do they put this words in their Bible?
That defies the man, what comes out of the man.
Yes, don't want go into a man that defy a man, but what comes out of the man that defy the man, because he has conceived it from the soul and the spirit before he bring it out from his man. So it defies him. So woman saying marriage, my money is my money, automatically that mentality has been on that woman from childhood. It will be very difficult for you to change such person. And that is why you see all these children of in YouTube, in Facebook, they will say the man want to propose to them. He did not have a car. He did not buy this. What your father did not achieve, you are saying for a man that want to come and propose to you to achieve it. Then there you will see the same woman who now married to a man is telling you to go and be taking care of his father, taking care of his mother, taking care of his brother, taking care of his sister. You, the man, do not have family. Who will take care of your own? They just see you as their job they created for their daughter to work and bring food in their table, which is very wrong. So for me, I will advise marriage not to be so. Because such to me, I don't count it as marriage. I count it as making the man a slave. So the woman now see it as his way of escaping poverty. Because your brother and your sisters, they did not die in their hand. Even let's say the man even have something to say, okay, you want to give to your father. If he like, that is when he do it. It's not mandatory. But you see the African marriage, they thought is so. So I agree. But the only place I said I disagree with GehGeh is that when he said the most desirable woman is Nigeria, no, I disagree that. But the most desirable men they are Nigerians. Why? Because other countries said Nigeria may spend on women. So that is why, because women are always money conscious. So whenever you can spray, just even though you did.
Mr. Dua, they say you should be saying some women, not all women, I beg. Some women.
Okay. Majority of them, And so women, but it's majority. Majority, if they put 50 women, at least 45 of them are so money conscious. Whether you are Igbo, Yoruba, Benin, Calabar, Hausa, they are just the same. Out of 50, 45 of them are that. So then the reason I said the Nigeria men, because they spend money. If you go to South Africa, if you ask, they will tell you Nigerian men spend money on them. If you go to Kenya, Nigerian men spend money. Even if in Ghana, our sisters, our brothers, they will still let you know that way. So all these countries, Zimbabwe and all, they are telling you that Nigeria may spend money. So that is where they are most desirable men. But in character, that to also ask for money, Nigerian women did not qualify, because Nigerian women make a man, they see a man as they are working office. So they become the ATM, where the man is the machine that vomit money. Where other women are also struggling to make sure that they and their husband come together, grow up together. So that is why I said I disagree on that. Because the reason that GehGeh is saying that he have not go to other country to experience their way of life. Because if you go to other country and experience their way of life, we know that Nigerian women are not the most desirable. It's not because of beauty, but because you want to grow up with a man. You want to live a life that man will be peaceful. That is the reason you see all those our Igbo brothers or our Benin brothers, Calabar brother, whatever, when they travel to all those Kenyans, they want to have their women by fire by force. Because despite that, they will come back home and still marry our own, and as according to culture. But in other hand, they know the peace that those women give to them, that Nigeria doesn't give it to you. So that is why I said I did not really agree on GehGeh on that one. Then another thing was that the man has to just be using money to be claiming title, while the woman had to go to farm and do all those things. That one, although because I know it's from Urobo. That is why you hear they will say, Bidi people don't they work. They are women, they work. We agree, because when they are talking, we know that most of those people that experience those things, they have seen the Urobo men. They are maybe their fathers or forefathers that told them those stories, grew up in the Urobo circle, which they were experiencing those things. But for me, I disagree that for a man to work, or whatever work you work, you're not going to use it to be claiming 30 title and let your wife not be the one to struggle and take care of your children and do all those things for you. Because with the Edo, doesn't practice it that way. I don't know not only Edo, other of our Benin brothers, apart from that Urobo Seko, doesn't even practice it that way. But in other hand, let people don't take that as a final way that no, let my wife be the one who not struggle for my children to survive. That is very bad. It's not a good advice at all. And so I really disagree with that. So let the man work and take care of his family. And the woman also help. That's why they call it. Thank you. That's why they call it happy hand. It's come to help and not to become the slave that do everything for, or which they now call herself to do everything for the family. No, I totally disagree on that. So that is for that. Thank you, Mr. Njawash. Thank you very much.
All right, Mr. Dua, thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Thanks for your submission. Maybe one or two person from the panel might counter you, or like someone countered you earlier on the comment section. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I would like to appreciate you, my brother. Thank you very much for the super chat. Adelaja Ogumbi, God bless you. I'm very, very grateful. The first super chat for today. Thank you. God bless you. Okay, guys, help us to press on the like, help us to share. Let's hear from Madarita. Madarita, it's good to have you on the show. What do you want to talk for this matter now? Thanks.
Mr. Elvis Domo, good evening, Abota. My lovely mommy. I love you, mommy. And oh, Mr. Lewis and Mr. Odua. Greetings to all the comments, people in the comment section and those watching from home. I don't know. You know, it's so much from what GehGeh was talking about. I don't even know the guy. I don't think I'm even interested in knowing the guy. And what Mr. Odua was saying. First of all, Mr. Odua, I completely disagree with you when you said that, you know, in Italy, you see the men on the streets, they are homeless because their wife has driven them out of the house. You cannot say that on national TV. You cannot, because you are now trying to tell everybody now that if you see a homeless man on the street, is either he was married and his wife kicked him out of the house. You don't say those kinds of things, sir. You don't, and it's wrong, because that's usually not the case. That's usually not the case. I don't, okay, let me just mention one of the case. One of the case would be the person is a drug addict and they sold everything, destroyed their family, and they ended up in the streets. Are you going to say it's the wife? There's a man that I was watching one video, it was such an emotional video about 2 weeks, a couple of weeks ago. And they're talking about, you know, talking to different people on the streets. And there was this particular guy, he said the reason why he's on the street because he lost his son. He just couldn't bear the loss of his son. He just went to the streets, went into drugs, and you could see he was in pain. And they asked him a question. The interviewer asked him, he said, "What do you want us to do for you now?" Do you know what the man said? I'm sure you can guess what he said. "I want my son back. Period. I want my son back." And going forward, looking at the man's story after, following up, the man actually ended up, you know, falling sick with cancer and he died. So he's like, he just didn't want to live anymore. And that's how he ended up on the street, because of he couldn't handle it, because everybody handles grief differently. Some people can take it, some people can't. Something just goes off in their brain and they can never recover. So when you make a statement and say every man on the streets as a result of the wife, you know, kicking them out of the house, man, you can't make such statements on TV. I mean, there are people who are listening to us now. I mean, we have intelligent people here. You can't just say, you know, and then they're generalizing all women, all women. It was just so, I don't know. This is my opinion, or, you know, with all due respect, it was very off, very, very off. Now, speaking about this guy that came to this GehGeh show, Mr. Elvis, I don't know, I can't, I'm finding it hard to watch your screen because I think it's objectifying women. That's my opinion, and it's not because I'm a woman. I'm saying that it's just what I see, and I cannot hide how I feel. And you know, I express myself on.
Margarita, that's just a question. Do you agree with what GehGeh said?
I'm getting there, Mr. Elvis, but I'm just saying something, you know, and objectifying women is something that, you know, personally, I do not like it. And because over the years, I think women have been downgraded to nothing more than a used tissue paper. And it's very, very unfortunate. Sometimes unconsciously, we put it out we put it out that way, and we forget that we have daughters, we have younger sisters, nieces, who could potentially be these women that we objectify, and these women that we let me excoriate in some negative way. I would not blame you, but we have a duty to really look at what the real issues are, the root cause of a lot of issues and vices that we see in our society today, pertaining particularly to women. Now, GehGeh speaking, I was speaking one or two things from what he was saying. I think Mr. Mike Enobakai, yeah, he corrected. I was asking if he was an honorable man, and then Mike told me yes, because I really don't know the guy. I don't waste time listening to people like this, honestly speaking. And then the second part of what he said about his life, I picked, he said, you know, he not having a father. I mean, his father passed on when we were young, and he had 4 younger ones to take care of. That explains everything that shaped who this man is today, that you guys call GehGeh. and he has capitalized that damaged part of his childhood into what we see today. I call it the African hybrid Andrew Tate. Yeah. And then people are taking him seriously. People are reveling in it, and people are making it like, okay, this guy has a point. Forgetting that not all men think like GehGeh. Why is it that Mr. Elvis does not have the same ideology in entirety as Mr. GehGeh? They say your environment shapes you. Sometimes it might even be your experiences in life shapes who you become. Experiences of how you grew up shapes who you become. Why is GehGeh not like Mr. Lewis? Why is GehGeh not like your brothers, those of you who have brothers, or your fathers? Why is it not like that? Because they're different. They grew up in different environments. They had different experiences that shaped who they are today. And by nature, a man can also change along the line. It doesn't mean that because of how you grew up, that's who you be. You might end up becoming that as an adult, but other things, influences, might also change you because you are learning. You've seen the other side. Somebody is showing you another side. Mr. GehGeh, I look at him as damaged goods. Unfortunately, he's a human being, but I'm not saying it in a bad way. I just want people to understand. That's why I'm using such an adjective. He's damaged good, and he's masking his hurt, his pain, the fact that so many things has been damaged about him as a young man to this level. He's masking it in social media, making money off it, getting the attention that he desires, and he thinks that's just the way to live. That is not the way to live. 90%, I will even say 95% of what he was saying was total rubbish. It lacked substance. It lacked substance and masking some sort of comedic disposition, making people laugh. If you look at them, even that it feels like, even the other guy was looking at him in awe, like seriously, is this how you think? I really think that this guy is not really who he says he is outward. He said he has four baby mamas. Okay, you met the first woman, she wasn't good, she had a baby for you. The second one wasn't good enough, she had a baby for you. The third one wasn't good enough, she had a baby for you. The fourth one had a baby, and I'm sure there's more coming and counting. They're not good enough. They're not good enough. It tells you something is wrong with this guy. It's damaged goods, like I said. That is the root of all this, and that is why it's not somebody that we should take out. Oh, this is what it is. This is how it ought to be. No, I say no. I would wish I was in that kind of panel. It's no. And this can destroy a lot of, in fact, if you people don't know, it's actually emasculating who the man is. All the things he was saying, it was just, people think it's like, yeah, I'm macho. This is how a man should be. You are just emasculating yourself. You are trying to make it seem like the male folk is so weak that he has to put all these barricades, all these gates, in order for him to look like somebody superior, in order for him to protect his emotions. That's a sign of a weak man. That's a sign of a damaged man. That's a sign of a man who is masking his pain as authenticity. It's wrong. I don't know. See, there were so many things that I wasn't even bothering I didn't bother to write it down or anything. Mr. Elvis, if you can ask me a question of what he said, and if I agree with you, I may respond to that. So that's just what I have to say in entirety. Thank you. If you ask me the question one-on-one, he said this, what do you think? I will answer. If not,
okay.
It's not something that I absorb. It's not something that I wanted to absorb.
So, Manarita, before you go, what's your take on the rapidness of our women in Nigeria dating due to what they can gain, not for love anymore?
It's what the society has shaped them to be. Can I tell you something? Number one, there's a plethora of them. Number one, the modern family, or the Nigerian modern family of today. I'm repeating, I'm not talking about the Nigerian modern family of today. The one who has more money is the one that cannot be cautioned. He's the one that cannot be told, you are wrong here, you are making this decision. And so what does that interpret to the ones who do not have, or the ones who are lacking? What they are seeing, or the interpretation of that kind of behavior, is that money is what begets respect. Money is what begets not being chastised. So therefore, and also there's a list of them. And also, you cannot be intimidated when you have money. You are chosen. This is for the woman now. You are chosen, more likely, not, let me correct myself. You are more likely to be chosen if you look a certain way. Chosen by the society, chosen by men. If you look a certain way or have certain things. Many young girls have seen it in most of these big social media and actresses and all that. They're saying it. So there's no way you can tell me, oh, I'm assuming. No, they are saying it. So in their own interpretation, what they see on social media, number one, they believe it. They've seen that if you have if you do a BBL or something, you have more attention. Most likely you're probably dating one rich Nigerian politician, or you'll be a side piece of one politician. You'll be a side piece of one fraudulent guy who gets his money from wherever he gets it, because they have seen it. Is it a lie? It's not a lie. You understand? And then how do I get that fund? This is for the woman now. How do I get to that level where I am accepted? I am seen, they pay attention to me, and most likely I'll get what I want. I'll be gratified financially or emotionally, and then I can see that I have some sort of power. I will discover myself that I have some certain power over men, and I understand them, and I know what they want, and I can get it. So therefore, this is what has shaped the society for, in fact, it started like maybe the 90s or the early 2000s, when you had the 419 guys, and they were taking all the innocent girls, as one guy was telling me. Well, they were taking all the good girls, all the 419 guys were marrying the good girls. But if you see, most of them that I see from then, now most of them are divorced, or they're no longer together, and these women have left because, okay, that 419 guy isn't the yo-yo guy of then, or who was reigning. Now it has progressed. People who are doing this fraudulent thing, that even people from the high school, not even the university level of those days, or even after the university, I mean, we know some popular name now, we know some popular name in Nigeria, so that is why it's now become a way of life now. And these girls think it's okay. It is not okay.
All right. Lastly,
and sorry, we need to tell our girls and our guys, young guys of today, stop looking at or hoping of getting a trophy wife, because a trophy wife is like a trophy. It looks shiny, beautiful, curvy, and it's good to show off. But what is the value of that? That does it tally with your aspirations? Time will tell. Time will tell, and we see it in our athlete wives that we see. Anyway, there's a lot to talk about. So, I just answered that question. Is the norm of society. That's why you see girls are doing this thing. And it's been normalized, unfortunately.
Thank you, Madam Rita. Thank you. That last statement is very, very important. Trophy wife.
Trophy girlfriend too.
Yes, you ended up by saying that they shouldn't look at what they can see, but to look at what might be more beneficial to them, or rather better for their life in the future. So yeah, a lot of people are victims of that particular statement you just made. So I think that will help some of them that will have opportunity to watch this video. As for GehGeh never believe in marriage. He have 4 baby mamas. It's deliberate. So it's not like, according to you said, the first one was not good enough, the second one was not good enough. No, he's not looking for anyone that is good enough. He just wants to have children, and that's it. And if you are pregnant, it's your cup of tea. So that's his life that he chooses to.
That's a damaged man, Mr. Elvis. Let's all use the right word. That's a damaged man who's running away from commitment, who is running away from the childhood pain and suffering he got.
But at least he's not running away from
emasculating men by proudly saying those things. Yes, he's emasculating men, but people are not looking at it that way. At least
yeah,
many
but
people.
Margarita, he's not running away from responsibilities.
That's not a sign of strength, Mr. Elvis.
Okay, all right. Okay, no problem. Let's hear from others.
And responsibility too. Thank you.
Okay, let's hear from Sir Luis. Sir Luis, thank you very much for coming in to put your voice to this. Good evening to you, sir. Talk to us.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, Mr. Elvis. Good evening, everyone in the house. Lady Rita, Paudua, Domosa, Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much for this opportunity, and thank you for all you do. Mr. Ndubisi, thank you very much. Kedi Kodi, and everyone who is in the house, all the commenters, I say, well done. You see, I did not watch the video, but I just saw the topic. It said, do you agree that the only business women have with men is money? I think I'll take it from the society today, Nigeria. You know, where I'm going to start from need. Nigeria, as we have it today, poverty has been over-weaponized in Nigeria. I'm going to take it from there. When we're growing up, for those of us who are millennials, you understand that in the 80s and 90s, early 90s, the kind of relationship we had there was different from the relationship of today. I remember then going out, asking a girl out was not about the money you were going to bring. A girl will just like you. You like a girl, you approach her, you probably go to her house, you write letters or whatever the medium of communication was then. You go out and you see how young men were socializing us at that time. Women at that time were not, the attention was not drawn to you have to wear the Brazilian hair, you have to wear this, you have to have iPhone, latest iPhone or whatever. Although as young men then, as young boys rather, we also admired beautiful things, but we were not desperate over those things. When you say women run after men for money, I would say in Nigeria today, everybody run after everybody for money. If you know the amount of gigolos in Lagos and Abuja, in all those other big cities, of young men that don't want to do anything with their life anymore, they wake up in the morning, what they do is go to the gym for money till night. Why you are building a career, the only career they build is their body, have 6 packs, look good for the women, and they don't just target a lady that is beautiful. You must have money because they are also trying to survive. So, so poverty has been over-weaponized where today everybody is looking for an avenue to run out of poverty, just to have the need. First, the need. Because when you live in the Western world, you see that the basic need of what those things that are necessities, the government has actually done their best to provide some. Although you still have to subscribe by having a health insurance or whatever, but at least it is there, it's working. There are so many things that has been subsidized by the government that if you were to pay for them, you know how much you pay. But you have those things. But when you look at Nigeria today, you have people who live in that place who they have to do everything by themselves. Now, we talk about GehGeh now. You see, in life, everyone is a product of his or her upbringing. We're all products of our upbringing. You cannot hide away from it. Consciously or subconsciously, your upbringing will always reflect itself. So you said he's a damaged young man. You cannot give what you don't have. Exactly where it's coming from. And now we also talk about responsibilities. It's taking care of children. But we have to look at it. It's not just about providing the financial needs for those kids. What about actually teaching them good morals, having discipline, being there as a father to teach those kids the things that they need? Just like the Bible says, train up a child in the way he should go, that when they grow, will not depart from it. Because this mentality of you just provide for one woman somewhere, you don't even know, maybe the woman is also one of those ladies that are also grew up in a dysfunctional home. Probably she's also doing her own stuff, and the kids all the time they get back from school, wherever, they just hang out with their fellow mates doing the same thing with them on the streets. So you're also creating the same system. So where you come from, you are replicating it. You're actually multiplying the same system you came from. So those kids are going to grow up to also end up like him. So what do we have? What kind of society do we have then? So we have to look at what contributed to why Nigeria is where it is today. And to so many people who now travel abroad with that mentality. See, when I've come to examine so many people, and I can tell the one that actually come from a home, where you have to work hard to probably grow up having all your life, you grow up with so much inferiority complex, low self-esteem. You never had a father, the mother that provided for you, and you saw your mate. Because Nigeria is a society that deals with oppression. Everybody oppresses everybody. So you see your mate, they come to you to flaunt those things to you. You also want to belong. Now let me digress a bit. Years ago, there was a girl that was attending the school of my cousin, the same school with my cousin. This girl used to come to our house then. She used to lie that she was living there, so that maybe that will put her on the level where so kind of big men we are. Because the thing is, some of these ladies, they go to Abuja, they lie, they'll tell you, I'm a daughter of this senator or this minister. Why are they doing it? Probably because the more when you put yourself on that level, then when a man comes to approach you, the man will know that you are not cheap. So if you're the daughter of a minister, the man can just give you 50K. Because if you are a girl from nowhere, you don't have no background, whatever, the man can probably see you as someone who comes from poverty. And maybe a little money will be enough for him to just do whatever I want to do. But if he sees you like, oh, this is the daughter of a minister, then he will begin to want to see you as someone who deserves something better. So okay, let me give you a trip to Dubai. Let me get you a new Chanel bag. Let me get you this. Let me get you that. Because it's all about packaging, and this also comes from where many of them are coming from. It's a very big topic, because when you say women are following men because of their money, men are also chasing money from different means. I mean, see young guys who are into all sorts of rituals and everything. That's also desperation, part of the broken system. So yes, I don't understand that. We always want to have women that are responsible. So we want a responsible woman. We keep putting all the emphasis on women. A woman must be this, a woman must be that. Like I said years ago to some guys, I said, listen, we keep talking about a young girl must be responsible because she's going to be a wife someday. So parents put all their effort in training their daughters to be responsible. Many of them don't even train their sons, who will also become husbands someday. But they put all the effort in making sure that the daughters grow up to become responsible women. What about the sons? So this
1 minute, sir.
These men grow up, they get married, they don't even know what to do with. I mean, some of them are completely irresponsible and lazy. And then there's so much load and weight on the woman. So I do understand that it's a very big topic. I did not watch the video, but I just think that, when we begin to say women, yes, the society is broken. Yes, poverty has driven so many people into all sorts. And there's a broken families where most parents are completely irresponsible. They didn't bring up their kids well. Some of them were so lazy that they did not actually have the time to train their kids properly. And now those kids grew up on the street. You cannot give what you don't have. Everyone is a product of his or her upbringing. I think I'll leave for now because I just went here and there because the topic is quite broad. Thank you.
Okay, Sir Louis, thank you, sir. Thank you very much for that submission. Okay, the last person on the panel, so we can round up. We're already over 2 hours, and this is what I want. Guys, thank you, sir,
Yeah.
for joining us. Good evening to you. Talk to us.
Yes, good evening. Thank you so much. Greetings, everybody, Money
Yes, sir.
Diaspora, everybody listening. GehGeh, wow, it's a lot, but let me just try to make it very brief. I feel like we cannot move forward if we don't start talking about the responsibility of both sides. To be honest with you, we have to talk about the responsibility of both sides. Okay, we are where we are now. There's this, gender wars going on. In some places, it's loud. In some other places, it's like microaggression, kind of. So, but it's there. So the solution is not, according to me, from the way I see it, it's not this person is like this other person is like that. We need collective accountability from both sides, because I'm of the belief that you deserve who you end up with. You deserve who you end up with. That's how I see it. Because even the person now crying that they are with the worst for example, the worst wife, they met people that loved them for who they were, that were, but because of the kind of mentality that they entered the relationship with, maybe it was they wanted a body that they can, personalize, if there's any word like that. They wanted somebody that looked a certain way. And they probably met a lady who was, mentally supportive, can even support them, materially when they are down, and a lot of things. But they decided that, okay, what they want is somebody. Just an example. I'm not saying that people don't have the right to dress the way they want, but for someone who is dressing for another reason, maybe they wanted someone who they could see all the ties, they could see all the cleavages, and they could see a couple of tattoos or something. So, so when you now get to the point, like the way Madame Rita said, don't marry a trophy wife or something like that. When you get to the point whereby you feel like, oh, this person, the fact that you've married her does not mean that she will automatically stop showing those things that attracted you in the first place. Now you're calling that person a bad person. Meanwhile, you did it to yourself. So we need collective responsibility. The same thing goes for the woman. And I think it is not, we are not helping matters if we are excusing, especially, because men, obviously, people always say, but if we're excusing some women from taking responsibilities, we are not helping matters. I understand this is society, the way people look at things can put pressure and all that stuff. But for us to move forward, for there to be a solution, we have to, demand accountability from both sides. Because the same people that will tell you that, oh, this lady, she never had the food to eat, or she never knew what to do. That was why she went to probably lay with somebody for money. There's a woman who never had, food and money and all that and all of that, and the person probably went to hawk granite, and before you know, they had a shop. Before you know, they are doing well in business. And the way a lot of people kind of support, I won't say a lot, but some people support when they see, a woman trying to make it. So we have to start, because when we talk about the people who are victims, or who we perceive or we try to see as victims, are all because of they didn't have anything, that's why they did this. We are kind of covering, the heroic acts of those other women that rose, that picked themselves up from wherever that was not good, and they decided to, to follow the straight and narrow road to where they are right now. So I feel like we don't have to neglect those people that have made the right decision just because we're trying to, point fingers. So everybody needs collective responsibility. And if a lady, there are some people that for whatever reason, they say they just want to look at what we are. Okay, let me not use anybody's example because we don't really know what happened. But some people tell you they would rather cry in whatever, and when it starts happening, they want to gaslight the whole world. And even some of them try to make sure that they make the world see that this man is a monster. Meanwhile, they made their own conscious decision. Because we have to respect people's decisions. You know what they say? I mean, or what's the meaning of equality? So that's just how I see these things. We need to start talking about people taking responsibility, because some men, even single mothers, some men that had single parents that they were raised by their mothers alone. Some men could, someone was telling me how much sacrifice his mother made for him in terms of when they're growing up and all that stuff. And he never saw the mother misbehaving, doing any stuff. So those are stories that we need to tell, and those are the kind of those are the kind of examples that we are supposed to be putting out there for the younger ladies, that there's also another way. Yes, we understand things can be somehow, but there's another way. The other day I was going through one social media. I saw a young lady. She's talking about she's the founder of an app. This is a girl in her teens, and the app is for something e-commerce, some e-commerce stuff. And she said she introduced herself. I'm the founder and the CEO of so and so app. I can't remember the name. So I was looking at this. Are these young ladies also saying this? Do they have to only see that, oh, we cannot do this, so we have to go and do that? So that's how I see it. Collective responsibility. It doesn't matter what GehGeh. Yeah, maybe a few things he says can be true, but I don't have that narrow mind or that kind of mind of just latching onto one side and being jumping in the bandwagon of this frenzy. You say, oh, this is the trend. All men are on this side. If you want to be a reasonable human being, you cannot be like that. You have to look at things from both sides, and also just look at things the way it should be. Don't jump on any bandwagon. So GehGeh is not a prophet. He's not a prophet. It's just some things he says. Some men agree with some of the things he says, but there are also a lot of things he says that people don't agree. I don't agree with some of the things he's saying, because I also believe that you cannot just be going about saying you're impregnating women. You're comparing yourself with King Solomon or whoever. Did King Solomon leave those women on the streets or on their own? So they were all together. If you want to be a polygamist, then be a polygamist. But I can never respect a man that thinks that the right thing to do is to have baby mamas everywhere. And it doesn't also excuse some of those ladies, because some of them might actually know what the man is all about. But I will hold the man first, because you understand that you're bringing children to the world, and it starts with you. You're the one who a lot of the time, even if you say a woman seduces, the general thing that happens is that it's a man that goes after a woman. So you cannot be doing all that and saying that, you just want to have kids and all that. So if you want to be a polygamist and have all your family together, or even if it's in different houses, but make sure you're there, and they will all know that that is what they are into. But at the same time, the ladies also have to take responsibilities for their own actions, because some of them actually knows that this is what this person is all about, and maybe for whatever reason, maybe financial reason or status or social status or whatever, they decided to enter into those things. So I'll blame GehGeh. I'll give him like 70% of the blame. Then I'll give 30% to those ladies that decided to be baby mothers to someone that they know that was not ready to make commitment to them. So that's how I see these things, Mr. Elvis. And I will just say this finally. This thing that we usually say that I saw someone saying that, oh, I think it's Mr. Odua. He said that no, that he does not agree that Nigerian ladies are actually very desirable. If you look at, people have not traveled out.
Okay, Mr. CBD. Thank you, sir.
Hello.
Thank you. Yes, your time is up.
Just 1 minute. Okay, 30 seconds then. Let me just finish this thought so that it doesn't disappear.
Okay.
No, I feel like for
seconds.
some people that have not traveled out, they don't know, or that have not lived in different societies. It's not just, okay, Nigerian women are beautiful. Let's be honest. Okay, you might say, oh, there are some other people that they have whatever, like some people are saying figures and all that stuff. But I'm telling you, in terms of tradition, culture, and values, Nigerian women, or just Nigerian society in general, is still far much better than some of these places that I've seen. So
And I agree.
Let's not lie to
I
ourselves.
agree with you, Mr. CBD, on that last statement. Make I choose other people over my own people before. I will not do that. I beg. Those kind of comparison, I'm not part of it. So yeah. But nevertheless, thank you very much. I appreciate you. I would like us to do our final submission, and by calling on Mr. Oduwa, you're the first on the panel. Please give us your final submission of 2 minutes.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Jawash. Thank you once again. Only the first video you show that white one, I did not watch. Solely GehGeh I watched and I was able to respond to. Say thank you, Madam Rita. But I did not just say all men in Italy that are sleeping outside and that are the one that they are wife. Because I say most of those old men you find in train stations. And I said whether they have changed their law, I heard that they want to change their law, or some say they have changed the way they are giving them condition for marriage. Now it's no longer that way. And so I still put it clear. And when we say women, Nigeria women, and not really all women, Nigeria women or Africa women, but most of them are the money thing. And so that is why. And it's good. And the way and a manner that the marriage is conducted now, and the way their families pressure the men on money, and the way the women thinks that with man have to become the ATM, where they have to be the card that withdraw the money. So those mentalities should stop. And the way that the family will think that they want to give expire property to a man than still billing the man on it, and the woman who don't have value, who think it's yours only to come and give birth to children. Yes, marriage is a work. I agree. People that say that Nigeria, although men doesn't value the domestic work that the women are doing, we value it, we cherish it. But the woman should also know that the man us go out there and see hustle and bring home. The mentality, the brain to think of what to do and make money is not really easy. And that is why before you know, you see gray hair on the man head, while in the woman head is not up to. So because there are ways that we are going stress. They will say man doesn't cry, but we are dying in silence and we don't cry. So please, we should understand. I'm really saying on families, please, before you people put out your daughter for marriage, check if your daughter qualify on what you want to collect from that man. If you want it, not just to say because you have a daughter now, or you go to university or go to what. Going to university doesn't make her quality for the man. So people should begin to investigate and check before they give her condition for marriage. And whether you are Benin or you are Igbo, Calabar or whatever, because the way people put expenses on man in the name of marriage is too much. People should desist from it. Thank you, Mr. Njawas. Thank you very much.
All right, Mr. Doa, God bless you, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Madam Rita, please, your final submission, 2 minutes, sir. 2 minutes, ma'am.
Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. The bottom line is know thyself and don't lose yourself. It's easy for me to say this. For the younger generation, there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure as well. When I mean younger generation, even older, presently, men and women, there's pressure, and especially the pressure is especially on men because there's a lot of expectation. Apart from cultural expectation, the societal expectation too. The only way to balance it now is we have to come to a truce. The role of a woman, the role of a man, and whatever truce that comes out, it has to be in alignment with the agreement of both parties and say, this is how we want to live, or these are the roles that we want to play. And if it's something that can be altered or changed or can be helped along the line, that's fine. You understand? So that's why I say, know thyself and know your worth. And women, love yourself, because a lot of women don't love themselves. And so they're objectified. They're subjected to different choices that has been driven by pressure of the society and expectations. The men too, know thyself, love yourself, because it's the same. Whatever is driving the women to become majority of them now Jezebels is the same thing that's driving majority of men to be Lucifer's cousins. It's the same thing. So at the end of the day, know thyself, know your worth, and love thyself. At the end, just be kind. Just be kind. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. Okay, seems he wants to make me talk more. Mr. Elvis is not there. Mr. Lewis, 2 minutes.
Yes, I guess Mr. Heavis is stepped out. You see, like I was saying earlier on, this is a very wide conversation, and I think that Mr. Dua said something just now, and I'll just take a bit from that. Marriage is, is hard work.
Rita, that was very brief. Yeah, Salus, just go ahead. Thank you.
Marriage is hard work. It involves two matured minds, not just two matured minds. Not people who get married because society is forcing them to, or there's some family pressures coming together. But I've seen some broken marriages, and I wonder how they got together in the first place. You see a man and a woman living in two different worlds. You just understand that these people on a normal ground, they shouldn't have come together at all. How did they end up? Because the woman is here, the man is there. But then looking at this whole discussion about money and women and men, yes, I will say it's a global thing, but in Nigeria today, it's more driven by poverty. And that is the reason why everyone is fighting for survival. Many women today believe that the only way they can actually have a better life, a better home, is to get married to someone that is successful, that can actually elevate them. Like someone would say, I'd rather cry in a Lamborghini or G-Wagon than cry in a Keke Napep. Well, yes, I think Regina, she's crying the G-Wagon now. I think that's also a lesson. But, I'll just say that people should try to watch what they allow to influence them. For those men looking at GehGeh, I don't think a man of my my exposure or whatever right now, someone like GehGeh will speak to me now, and I'll begin to listen to what he says. I see him as a content creator, one who just try to gain followers and also make his own money from there. And the more rubbish you say, the more followers you get. I think that's how I see GehGeh. Although some things can be a bit, I'll say it makes a bit of sense, but majority of the things it says is just about the attention that comes with it. And lastly, I think that there's more pressure on men also, based on the financial aspect of you have to provide and provide for your family and security, for financial security and all that. Also, more pressure on women, because you also have to try to be both. I've seen marriages where the woman is doing both. She's providing and she's also doing everything. Unfortunately, she's with a man that doesn't seem to appreciate all her efforts. So I just believe that Nigerian society right now, there's just one thing that is driving many people, and everyone having this rat race, and it's hard to get out of poverty, because that is just what it is. It's like it's a virus in the system. Yes, many people, they've taken the right route to get out of it. Some people, out of desperation, they just want to do anything. Women want to do anything. Some women are over desperate, and some people also with that mentality travel abroad. They get married just for convenience, not because they actually want to be with a man. And when they finally get everything they want, then they will file for a divorce. I've also seen that. I think in the UK now, there's a in the UK now that says if you're in the UK under a spouse visa, if you divorce your husband, then you have to go back to your country. That because what happened was in the UK, when most couples relocate to the UK under a spouse visa, the woman, maybe after a year or two, she files for a divorce. Then after that, the government will give her a house, and that was getting rampant. It was just growing wider and wider. There was a video I saw the British Metropolitan Police. I am talking to some African women, telling them to take it easy. That not all the time they have to be calling the police on their husbands. And to me, I felt like, whoa. I mean, there are so many communities in the UK. We have Indians, you have the Chinese, you have whatever. For the police to just address the African women, I feel that is something. Because I witnessed one day.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Okay, let me pause. Mr. Evans, don't shut me up. What make
no, round up, 30 seconds, round up.
So, I saw one day, a lady called the police for her husband. And the police actually said to the woman, "You'll be calling us over and over again." When they actually asked them what happened, they found out the woman was wrong. And they told her, they said, "Listen, if you, and she was told off. This I witnessed it.
Exactly, for UK, they don't still do them like that for UK. There's also police that they call for their husband for UK.
Yeah, she was told off.
Yeah, women. My wife is not part of those rubbish.
Exactly, like I said, all this is back home. Some of them, they did not go because they actually want to be with the man that they're married to. It's all about living poverty and and getting the comfort and then remain single and have freedom. The definition of freedom is
That's
I
what
don't
you
have
get
any man
when
in
you
my life.
marry
So
when you marry your wife. That's what you get.
yes, a woman from the street, like I would say. Okay.
Mr. Elvis.
Salud, is the only you talk that one, though.
Mr. Elvis.
Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
said
ma'am.
something. That's what you get when you marry your wife.
Hold on,
when you
hold
were
on, hold
living
on,
in
hold on.
Nigeria for
Hold
10,
on
15
now. Somebody's
years.
on the phone, Margarita. You say that again. Mr. Alabo, talk to us quickly. 1 minute you have. Good evening to you, sir. Mr. Alabo, you're not talking, no.
I'm talking now because Madam Rita, they talk now.
No. Listen to me. Go ahead, sir. I say you have only 1 minute. Go ahead.
1 minute to someone. I mean, give me small minute, Adam. Thank you, sir. Good evening for what you are doing. God bless you, sir.
Thank
I
you, sir.
just want to put my mouth for this issue because I don't want Nigerians to just fall for GehGeh. One thing that you know that GehGeh is a content creator. He's just doing those things to get people coming in, following him. And he's doing it, he has a lot of followers. So that is his own strategy. So you that is doing well. And secondly, Madam Rita mentioned one thing, which is obvious. The family, GehGeh told people his history, where he come from. You don't expect someone who do not enjoy that union of their parent to begin to tell you about how marriage is beautiful. It's not possible. So that is experience. A child who grow up in a violent home where parents are fighting and all those things, how are you going to discuss and tell that young child that there is a peaceful marriage? So those are the things. So look at the character, the person. Let me not use character. Where is he coming from? His background. Do a background check on GehGeh. You will know what he's suffering from. So you will not see anything because you did not see his mother and his father having that thing called marriage. Then Mr. Lewis was talking about it. It happened to most Nigerians and the Ghanaian ladies. Most of those things, some of them are not real. Some people just do those fake contract marriage just to cross over. Some of those things you happen. So when they come, everybody wants to go their way. So it's part of the problem we see some of those marriages. And they divide because they were never legally married. It's just to cross over to another country. So those are some of
Thank you.
It also affects some people to new marriage also. But majority of them are those contract something.
All right.
Thank you,
Mr. Alabo, thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Okay, Margarita, you wanted to say something quickly.
Yeah, you said something that some of the men who marry women. Okay, I want you to comment on this. A couple married, living in Nigeria, everything seems fine. They've been married for like 10, 15 years. And then all of a sudden, the economy of Nigeria became so bad, they decided to move to the UK. Down the line, they moved to the UK less than 2 years after. They're filing for divorce, and then the woman, in fact, 2 years is even too long. So are you now saying that 15 years spent in Nigeria, the woman was useless? So when you make that kind of statement, Mr. Elvis,
No. Yes. Hold on now. You just ask a question. Let me answer you. She was useless for that 15 years because she was pledging satanic loyalty. Now she got to the UK. She now get to understand that she have privileges to every wealth. She have privileges to superiority to the UK police. And she have upper hand over her husband. Then as satanism now surfaced, and she now start using it against her husband. Simple. It's a straightforward
Mr. Elvis,
thing.
there's something that we need to do. I pray somebody does that research. When couples that move from Nigeria, they japa to abroad, I don't care whatever country, and something happens, and it seems that it's like the women are taking advantage of the system in which they have arrived to. Can somebody also do a research on what happened to the man? Why was it different from the way he was in Nigeria? Because listen, people change.
Shock.
That's it. So that is something that needs to be discussed. It's not just women because women have seen a society that is protecting them. Mr. Elvis, wait a minute.
Margarita, this conversation, you cannot even discuss it. You can't argue it. You can't defend it. It's simple as ABCD. Most women in Nigeria pledge loyalty. I don't care how long the duration they were together. But immediately they get to the UK, within 6 months, they don't divorce and they'll put their husband in jail. And they hold on. Let me finish that statement. They put their husband in jail, and the reason why they are doing it just solely because of money, benefits, and all the things that goes with it. That's it. Nothing else. In Nigeria, that opportunity was not there. That's it.
Mr. Elvis,
Thank you for saying that.
Lady
Mr.
Rita,
Elvis, let me tell you something.
a quick one, okay. A quick one. A woman. Some people fight for a divorce. Some of them, they just feel like they just take some things from their husband in Nigeria. They don't speak about it. When they travel to the UK, they now face an opportunity for it to speak out. And little thing that shouldn't trigger any much anger, they get angry, and that get out of hand. They call the police or the husband. They used to have their way
There's
back
a
in the
man,
days. And when the
Mr.
police
Lewis.
they will begin to say, my husband did this to me back in Nigeria, blah, blah, blah. And now we're
Mr.
in the UK,
Lewis,
he did
there's
this,
a
and,
man.
you know, yeah.
There's a man in the city I was living before I moved to Cambridge, in Bristol, that brought his wife. He left his wife and 2 children in Nigeria and came to other country, which I don't want to mention, before he moved to the UK after a couple of years. You know, he was always visiting Nigeria and all that. So he finally brought his wife to the UK after 8 years. And then I managed to have another 2 children, which is 4, 2 from Nigeria and 2 in the UK. You know, just let you think this woman go lock her husband for outside, say don't go enter her house this evening. You know, the man will sleep inside the car. So the man now complained to the church. How we got to know was the man have to bring the issue to the church, you know, and the man came to the altar to give a testimony and just started complaining about her family. That pastor and everybody in the church should help him ask his wife why his wife is always all locking him outside. Whenever he comes late, when he's trying to explain to his wife don't want to listen, think that he want to get another woman or whatever, then they will lock him outside. Okay, now the question was, in Nigeria, this woman want to talk, say the same man was not coming late or whatever. How come you did not lock him outside? Because you know that satanic privileges is not in Nigeria. You cannot dare do it. You'll be thrown out to your father's house. So you go to the UK, you now get to understand that women have upper hands over their husband and all that. You have the audacity, the temerity, the satanic mind to lock your husband outside, and you will sleep well, knowing that your husband is sleeping inside the cat in the next morning. So until the divorce, to cut that short, 99.9% of the women who you go marry for Nigeria come abroad, and they now later lock you outside or take your home from you, your house, your hard-earned money or whatever. Because I also know another man that a wife, police, UK police came in and I asked the man to leave the house for the woman. You know, so yes, it happens. He end up renting a room. Margarita, this is just something you cannot argue, except you want to be advocate for satanism, like Gumi. Gumi advocating for terrorists all the time. He's a spokesperson for yes, it's the truth. It's not a laughing matter. Gumi is always a spokesperson for rubbish. You cannot be please don't no don't go that area because you are defending what you don't know. Please don't go that area. 99.9% of the women you brought from Nigeria, they are satanic. When they start seeing the benefits, they see the amount they are getting from their children, is a big problem. Man.
Mr. Elvis, to talk. Sorry, I know Mr. CBD, I know you're waiting, but there are 2 things that I've seen here based on what Mr. Lewis is saying and what you're saying. I think we are kind of convoluting the issues here. I am not in support of a woman who deliberately uses the system, whether it's the United States or the UK system. You know, they use the system just because of their personal gain. I am not in support of that at all. But my point of, you see that aspect of what you say, the statement you made that brought the discussion. I said, what happened over 15 years you were loyal in Nigeria? I have come to realize, based on stories that I've seen, even close to people that are close to me, some women are many women are in marriages in Nigeria where they have no voice, where they are abused. That is a different aspect. The opportunity for them when they not leave and come to live abroad, that man still carries that same abusive behavior. Now, these women realize that they are in a society where women are protected. In Nigeria, women are not protected. You and I know. In fact, children are not even protected. Let's talk of women. That is the category I'm talking about. I repeat, that is the category. Now, the category of what... No, let me finish that because I allowed you to speak. Okay. Now, the category of what you're saying is women who deliberately, who pretend to be married in Nigeria, who pretend, and they know that, oh, they somehow convince their husband, let us move abroad, Nigeria is tough, and they come abroad in less than 1 year. There are issues. They call on the police because they have. I mean, the world is a global village already. Okay. You don't have to be abroad to know what's going on and how women are taking over advantage of the system. I do not support that.
I have answers.
I do not support that, but let us not convolute and confuse issues. The men, listen, sir. Excuse me, sir. The men, listen. The men who abuse that women are in Nigeria while they are married for 15, 20 years, the woman is silenced. When she come abroad and she's in and this man see display that kind of behavior. Listen, there's some very wealthy men that live in Nigeria. They come here, they still live that wealthy lifestyle. But the women are still when the women are trying to
hold on now. Hold on.
Allow me to speak, Mr. Elvis, because I didn't interrupt you. Allow me to speak.
No. You are not giving 10 minutes submission. You spoke.
I'm done. I'm sorry, Mr.
You know, Mandarita, I will beg you, please don't be an advocate for Satanism like Gobi.
How am I being an advocate, Mr.
I'm saying it again. To be honest, you know why? I'm telling you. Just hold on.
How am I being an advocate for
all the cases?
Did all I ever say I support women that do take advantage of the system?
Hold on, Mandarita. All the cases I've seen in the UK is not abusive. Either they find a way to accuse their husband that is cheating, they will pursue you out of your house you bought. Mandarita, are you telling me because a man cheats, I will lose my house that I bought for one useless woman? Even though I'm not justified cheating, now God will punish that woman and the entire family, both the parents and all of them. If I cheat, go to hell, I burn to ashes and leave my house. You can't send me out of my house that I suffer to buy in the UK at a younger age. Please, what are we talking about? If you don't say I cheat, then divorce me. Get out. You can take my property. Do you know how many men that went to rent a room today in the UK? Just because one useless woman that, as you claim, that have lived with her husband for 15 years in Nigeria, she don't have a voice. She got to a land of opportunity and sent her husband out of the house. A house you bought. Maybe I bought that house at my younger age. When I got reach 60, 70, one useless woman say, no, you must leave. Because of what? If a man cheats on you, get out. Divorce him. Go and rent house.
We are talking about two different things here. Yes. We are talking about two different things. And
just be different, Margarita. Every woman, 90% of the women have sent their husbands to jail in the UK. It's not for violence.
Just because
it's not for violence.
Different scenario, it's all the men now seem like I'm supporting women who are deliberating using the system in the UK or the United States of America just to gain benefits. Please listen to me very well, because the way you're presenting Mr. Elvis, I don't like it. And I think it's sending the wrong message, because I have made my point clear. There are different scenarios in which a woman will call police. Whatever you've experienced is your experience. Whatever.
No, your scenario was straight. You said if the woman be facing abusive marriage for so long in Nigeria, yes, and she could not condone with it anymore in the UK. I'm telling you, statistically, most men that have suffered from these satanic women not be abusive. They are always focusing on cheats.
It's an argument you just said. Now that's what you just said now. Is you're trying to now tell me there's a different scenario. It doesn't mean that I am supporting what you just experienced.
My advice for men. Okay, Margarita.
People think differently.
No, Margarita, my advice. Let me pass advice to the men. You see, you will leave women for abroad. You want to go marry for Nigeria. Otito, you go suffer.
Mr. Elvis, let me have this.
You must suffer. Triumph. Carry them come abroad, you understand? They go shoot pepper for your eye. How can your wife call you police?
Tell them.
Lady Rita.
Yes, my dear.
See, what you need to know is that why was the British Metropolitan Police only advising African women on that video? The video went viral.
Because you were abusing it. Very obvious.
Thank you. Because see,
not only the one in the UK, in America, there's UK police that also kicked against Nigerian women. Why do you people always call police for your husband in the UK?
Yes.
Because they are satanics.
And they came from Nigeria. Oh. They came from Nigeria. They don't want to take advantage of this.
Lady Rita, the new law,
women,
the UK
mothers.
government passed. UK government actually passed that law, at least to allow the African men breathe. Because when they bring their wife to the UK, your wife is on a spouse visa. You also you bring her to the UK. Now, when they get to the UK, 2 years after, they'll file for a divorce. They'll say, oh, he's abusing me. And majority of them are not investigating that. They're all lies. Most of the petitions were all lies. Now, then, because when they file for a divorce, the government will take them, okay, woman with 3 children, okay, take a house first. Your husband's abusing you. You are living an abusive marriage. And they'll give them that right. Now, they're not saying, if you want to divorce your husband, go back to the country you came from. Go back. Simple. Because they've abused it.
Yes.
I mean, come on.
Let me say this, my people. I'm not against women. If you are close to me, you will understand my kind of person. No? I'm a very, very proud husband, proud father. But listen, I don't support anything that is wrong. I can never support it. Never. They don't see home where they don't quarrel. I want me and my wife to sort it out at home. Say you can't call police, police can't meet between you and I. And for you men, where they behave like animalistic okbebolo, I go let you know, say, treating your wife like anyhow. You don't deserve to have a wife. Why can't you remain single forever then? Why do you want to have a wife? And for men who they come on for abroad big rich, you say UK women not good. You don't go Italy, you don't go France, you don't go Spain, you don't go Canada, you don't go America, you don't go any other countries. You call your flag on Nigeria. A country where they have higher rates of desperate women. You can't go marry one. You can't buy a ticket. You can't do visa for them. You can't carry them. Come UK. You're wherefore. Now finish on earth and in heaven. So, Mr. CB,
Yeah.
please talk.
Thank you so
Say
much.
that Benin word again.
Thank you. All right. Well, I can't really speak so much about these people bringing their spouse onto the UK, US, because I've not done that. So I don't know so much. But I feel like it's something that is also worth looking into with an open mind, because I feel like the ladies who do that, I wonder what is why they will do that, because that place is not like it's not so easy to find companionship and all that, all this UK, US, all this Western, so I wonder why they are doing it. You just enjoy the house for a few months or years, then before you know, you're miserable, even worse than you were. So it's not even wise to go that route. But because I've also seen stories, I've seen people complaining online. I've also had some man, that came back then he came to this country where I'm at, and he was saying the same thing. So I don't know. I feel like that's not a good thing, and I feel like at the same time, this cheating of a thing, because they say cheating, cheating, cheating. If I feel like sometimes everything should not be handled like we are, as if we are in Hollywood. Hollywood is not real, because even the main Hollywood people, Bill Clinton and what's the name? Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton, they are still together with everything that we had from Monica Lewinsky and all those stuff. So sometimes people have to also approach things critically and look at things in a constructive, from a constructive perspective, not just jumping into conclusions or taking actions that without considering their future, especially when kids are involved and all of that. So in conclusion, I'll just say, for the other conversation we're having before we move to this one, people should carry their load. Eleru berue. Carry your load. If most of the people complaining online are honest with themselves, they won't even complain online. Sometimes people will just come and try to gaslight everybody to feel the pain of what they brought on themselves. So people should be responsible for their actions and take responsibilities for every choice that they make. Well, if you know that you want to change now, then change and ask God for mercy and change your ways and make better decisions. But not when somebody have made their mistake, they try and gaslight the whole world. Everybody must feel their pain. I don't believe in that. Thank you so much, Mr. Nanjawaj.
Mr. Elvis, I have a story to tell.
Mr. CBD, thank you very much, sir, for your submission. God bless you, sir. Margarita, you want to say something?
I said I have a story to tell. I don't know how you guys can judge this matter. There was this.
Okay, go ahead. Let's hear it.
This is my friend's older brother. He was married in Nigeria. They got married. They have 4 children, and everything seems okay. And then the guy traveled to the United States of America, and he kind of trying to work out his papers and sending money home. The 4 children and the wife were in Nigeria. The wife was working. Everything was fine. And the idea was that he would go to America, work, and bring them down. Fast forward, he settled everything at the point of even buying a house for 5 years. The guy was working like crazy. And he eventually brought them to Nigeria, to US. He brought them to the US. I don't want to mention the state, but he brought them to the US. In less than a year and a half, things changed in the home. The woman has reported him to his work. She has reported him to, at some point, the police was involved, but it seemed as if the woman was saying the guy was abusing her. Now he has left the house. In this case, they were married. They are in Nigeria, living very well. They're living in Port Harcourt, living very, very well. And the agreement was that the man go abroad, work, and they will move. That happened. So what happened with those years? The kids are not little kids. Oh. They're not like 5, 10, or 15. No, they're like in their teens, late teens. 4 of them. So in that case now, would you say the woman was useless from Nigeria? What changed? What changed when she came abroad? She's not a young girl. This woman is like, maybe she's 49 or 50 itself. It's not a young girl. What changed, Mr. Elvis? See, that's my point is there are different scenarios. There are different scenarios. So when I'm talking about a different scenario that you don't want to hear, the interpretation for most men, especially people like Black Panther, and I know he's listening, they will say, oh, she's supporting them. In fact, Mr. Elvis, at some point, you almost were thinking that I was supporting women that use the system. But you guys need to hear so many stories. What is common or what you think is the norm? It's not what is happening. There's so many scenarios and so many stories. It's just that you don't know. That's my point. You don't know. So let us not just streamline our discussion to say, oh, women are bad. Women, stop taking advantage of the American system or the British system, just because you feel they can protect you, and then you not lie against the men. But another way too, let us also talk about the men. There has to be a balance, for Christ's sake. And it also kind of opens up a different aspect of relationship. Perhaps many men or women settle when they're in Nigeria because that's all they see. But when they come abroad, that's why I say environment changes people. Environment changes. Let us take it or leave it. Environment changes people. A man that had a driver, a man that was working and he had like 2 house help and a gardener, and you come abroad, you come to Canada now, for example, and all of a sudden you are taking the garbage out. All of a sudden your wife is working 24/7, you are working 24/7. Even at some point, your children are also working. There's no house help. What do you think happens? What do you think happens to that dynamic? In the sense of the husband and wife now, forget the children. What do you think happened? They don't even have time for themselves. They can't even go to a party. They can't even afford to sew and co as they normally do when they were in Nigeria. They have only 1 car. If the car is bad, the man has to take it to the mechanic. You don't have a driver that you will send. No. What do you think happens? What do you think happens to the dynamic of the relationship? We don't like to talk about what happens within the home, where it gets to a point where the woman is calling the cops, or even the man. I have seen men call the cops on their wife to say the wife is not mentally stable because he wants to take the house and take the children. I have seen it. It's just that because you have not experienced it or you have not seen it, so what you see concurrently is, oh, women calling on their husband, and you think that is all, that is the story. That is not the story. That's not all the story. That's my point. So because I'm saying a different story now, many men will say, oh, she's a feminist. Oh, like I said, it's a man's word. Me, I like my role. I know fish shouts. I know fish shouts. A man has to play the role that he ought to play if he's a real man, and the woman is a helper. But please don't feel like because you have a helper now, you want to make her seem like a slave, and then you as a woman now, because you not seem like there's some sort of support in the system where you are in, you want to emasculate the man. So it is both ways. It is both ways. We need to identify the things that are wrong, what our people are doing in diaspora. And I will not deny that, because where I am, there are women who take advantage of the system. They lie on the men, destroy this man's life. These men have a record. Because once you have a record, that's it for you. And they don't know. When you call the police, let me tell people now, in case you don't know, please tell your sisters, brothers, or whoever is listening. Anytime you call the police on your spouse and you have children, do you know that you are not just creating a record for your husband, you're also creating a record
Exactly, for your children.
Your children have a record in the system that they were in an abusive situation. So down the line, 20, 30 years over, that record is there. That how did they grow up? Because situations will come where they will have to trace how the child grew up in that system. You have created a record for your children, innocent children that will not ask to be born. So let us be very cautious.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Madam Rita, that part is very, very significant. You know, a lot of women have tried everything possible to turn their children against their husband. The same thing with some men, though. When you're having issue with your wife, the kind of conversation you have with your children behind the scene is rubbish. You don't bring children into these kind of things. Tomorrow, you and your wife will settle. Then what you discuss with them, they will hold it so tight. It's not nice. To be honest, my final say on this, everybody I'll give it a submission before I round up right now, is that you will want to come on for a year, come on for UK or abroad, you want to come out for Nigeria. I want you to know that 98% of the people who want to come out for Nigeria, they be Olosho. Yes. They be Olosho, and you will suffer. You're right, and that you must suffer. By fire, by force. I don't tell you. You know, thank you very much, my people. And God will bless you. Thank you, Mother Rita, for coming in, Mr. Odua. Thank you, Sir Louis. Thank you, guys, CBD. Now, God will bless you. Those of you that called in, Mother Deborah, thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Alabo, and many others. Now, God will bless you now. I got a super shout out today from Mr. Delaja Ogombi. I'm very, very grateful. God bless you. Mother for Mommy Diaspora, my lovely mother. Thank you very much, Mommy. I appreciate you. God bless you for all that you do for us. And my lovely brother, Abu Azi. Thank you very much. God bless you. I appreciate you always. Thank you very much, Black Panther, my brother. Thank you, Arins TV. Thank you, Mike Akimbari, my people. Now, plenty for them, not be small. Divine Cross. Thank you very much. Thank you, CO. Thank you, everyone. And God will bless you. Mother Peggy Modi, Mother Stella Masaredo, God's grace, and many, 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 many more. Mother Mama Bright, thank you very much, man. God will bless you now. We'll come to the end of the broadcast. Fingers crossed, I might come out randomly tomorrow, but in case you don't see me, look out for me on Monday. But if I can tomorrow, I'll put out the pre-recorded video for you during the day. And people, 3 hours. I've been not told say we'll do 3 hours this evening. But the conversation was very, very interesting. I'm happy. And Arita is the only female that's always here on the panel. We are looking forward to other women that will be joining us. This woman shall be very, very vocal on the panel. Why we have Madam Deborah, another very consistent person on the phone, alongside with Madam Origin. So, guys, you know, we need more women to be putting their voices to this. But on the comment section, now women and women pass. That's another thing about comment section. There are so many women on the comment section, you know, but we don't have so many women on the panel. We don't have so many women on the phone. But all of the y'all go hide for inside comment section. But nevertheless, and God will bless everybody, my people. We've come to the end of this broadcast. Join us again tomorrow, if I can, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. If not, look out for our pre-recorded video. Subscribe to Nigeria Watch Media. Hit the notification bell to be notified whenever we are here, so that we can interact like this. In case I talk with you don't like, or something you disagree with, you can just say it on the comment section. I'll respond to you immediately, rather than you miss out. You not be commenting later. Oh, waiting Nigeria Watch talk, or waiting Madarita talk, I don't agree. That's why the notification bell is very, very important, so that we can carry ourselves along. So also share our videos, leave us comments. We don't mind any kind of review. Leave it for us, as long as you don't have a hateful comment. Just leave it there for me. I don't mind. I learn from everything. Where I am today in my life is because I listen and I learn and I take criticism. It's only when you apply hatred to criticism it becomes a problem for me. So talk to me anyhow you want to talk to me. Disagree with me. Too much of praises sometimes we mislead us, hoping that everything is fine. Sometimes when people tell us what we are doing wrong, it push you to tighten up your bed to make some positive changes. My people, I'm gonna go bless you now. Have a good night, and all right, I saw your comment, but we don't come out now. We got to the end of the broadcast, but nevertheless, another day we go hang on all those areas. But my people, God will bless you now. Good night and bye for now.
Je suis vraiment ton Dieu, idon to judolo, idon to gbetomi, idon gongon. I was skin and bushing don. She bodu gongon idon, odu gongon idon, odun tomo no mi dun, odun tomo no mi dun. She bumu gongon la munu dun, odun ladi ade kola ade kawo lade nawo. Oya odun yeda, yeah, odun yeda. She ti ri to judolo. I was skin and bushing don. I was glory bushing don. Otaro bushing don. Odun ladi ade kola. Okay, she wanna know you talk. She wanna know you talk. Odun. Odun ladi ade kola. Ade kola lade kawo. Ade kawo lade kawo. Ade kawo lade nawo. Odun nawo. Odun nawo. Yeah. Odun lade. Owo ti de. Odun lade owo ti de. Odun nawo. Yeah. She wanna know you talk. She ti ri don to mo wo na. Èyàn ajé wọlé. Ayọ̀ ajé wọlé. Èyàn wòlíì àgbà. Sàlàkọ́ ẹlòmíì kan. Ìwọ gangan ló nílùú. Sàlàkọ́ onílùú wọ̀lú. Yeah. Gbẹ̀mí débẹ̀. Sàlàkọ́ lùlù fún mi. Sàlàkọ́ onílùú. Sàlàkọ́ onílùú. Sàlàkọ́ onílùú wọ̀lú. Wòlíì àgbà sàlàkọ́ tó lùlù yẹn fún mi. Give me the vibe out here. Give me the move. Give me vibe out here. Give me the move right now. 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 Give me vibe out here. Give me vibe out here. Efimile, mo fẹ́ jẹ. Efimile, mo fẹ́ jẹ. Don't play. Kò sere. Má ṣeré. Don't play. Kò sere. Má ṣeré. Àánú lórí ga. Ọlọ́run gbogbo fọlẹ̀. Kì í ṣe bí mo ń ṣe. Mo ní wọ́n ti yọ́nú sí ẹ. Ọmọdé kan yọ́nú sí ẹ. Àgbàlagbà kan yọ́nú sí ẹ. Ẹni bá yọ́nú sí ẹ, ó máa wá ṣọ́ọ̀jì. Ìyọ́nú Ọlọ́run ọba. Ìyọ́nú Ọlọ́run ọba. Ìyọ́nú Ọlọ́run ọba. Ìyọ́nú Ọlọ́run ọba. Ìyọ́nú Ọlọ́run ọba òun. Ó ní àánú làáríga. Adé orí yọ. Ọlọ́run ló gbọ́dọ̀ fọlẹ̀. Adé orí yọ. Oya ṣàkó sí wọn. Ṣàkó sí wọn. Yé ṣàkó sí wọn. Ṣàkó sí wọn. Ó yá do ṣàkàrà náà. Ó yá do ṣàkàrà náà. Ó yá do ṣàkàrà náà. Ṣàkó sí wọn. Ó yá sọ pé ṣá máa wò mí. Ṣá máa wò mí. Ṣá máa wò mí. Ṣá máa wò mí. Sọ pé ṣá máa wò mí. Ṣá máa wò mí. Sọ pé ṣá máa wò mí. Ṣá máa wò mí. Sọ pé ẹni tó bá nínú tèmi Jésù ti dàdé. Labalábá tó bá dènà aṣọ rẹ̀ ajá. Èmi yóò máa yọ nínú Olúwa. Olúwa ṣeun ó fèrè síṣẹ́. struggle to find. Ever want you wet on down. Ever want you wet on down. Oh, the beauty you want love. Oh, the beauty you want love. Oh, the ginger you want love. Oh, fena she no more pop. Hey, hey, say what she fine gone. When it's your fine gone. When it's your fine gone. She fine gone. Okay, fine girl yeah da. Fine girl yeah da. Hey, fine girl yeah da. Hey, fine girl yeah da. Fine girl yeah da. Come on, fine girl yeah da. We are fine girl, yeah, come on. We are fine girl, yeah, come on. Hey, fine girl, yeah, come on. We are fine girl, yeah, come on. Give me some oddity. I said, fine girl, yeah, come on. See, have you seen a fine girl today? Oh yeah. Have you seen a fine girl today? Oh yeah. Have you seen a fine girl today? Have you seen a fine girl today? Oh yeah, man, she fine girl. She fine girl. She fine girl. Man, she fine girl. Hey, one more now. Hey, one more now. I said she know the struggle to find.